Literally, I'm not making that up. It was like one of those $300,000 cars.
Yeah.
It got literally shot up in Miami, Florida. Like, how long ago was that though? That was a while
like
ago.
2 years ago, maybe.
No, it was not 2 years ago.
It was a
But
couple months.
it was under a year ago. It was under a year. And Rick Ross said that he was not going to pursue it through the law enforcement.
Because he's a pussy.
He was going to keep it in the streets. That was wait, what's Rick Ross? I can't do Rick Ross voice. Can you do a Rick Ross voice?
I'm a boss.
I'm a boss.
You gotta get your fat voice on. Yeah, I'm a boss. I'm a boss. I'm a boss. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm a boss.
See, no.
So like the disciples are out to get me, but I'll go ever.
The show you're about to hear is real. The people's names have not been changed as they need no protection.
This is Mahogany and Fur.
Show is unoriginal, and Mahogany and Fur own your ass, dude.
Tweet to @Mahogany and Fur. Skype Mahogany and Fur. Or call the studio at 216-816-6594.
I'm so glad that guy called in the show. What a dick he is. Like, and everybody got to hear that live. That's awesome. That just shows what kind of loser that guy is.
Shit gets real in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hello. Hello, Jerry.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
This is Mahogany and Fur. I'm Carl. We got Mark in the studio, Tamika in the studio, our normal ragtag gang of
Misfits
on the island of Misfit Radio or something like that. That was the hackiest thing I've probably ever said on the show.
No, not by any means.
But being serious, that was the hackiest thing, serious thing I've ever said on the radio. The ragtag group of people from the island of Misfit Radio.
Thanks for welcoming us to your homes.
Thank you for welcoming us into your homes. We are Mahogany and Fur, the wackiest group of ragtag individuals from the island of Misfit Radio. Bum, bum. What's been going on?
That was so lame.
What's new? What is new? Since last week was Thursday.
Right.
Last week was Thursday.
Since last week had this day called Thursday.
Last week had a day called Thursday, and this week also has that day called Thursday, and that means Mahogany and Fur is live. Bam! Prime time in your homes.
Hey!
You are loud tonight.
Wow.
Your mic is picking you up like a crazy mofo
Oh,
Yes.
is this good?
from the island of Misfit Radio.
I'm like not even close to it.
I like it. I like it. These headphones also suck, and everybody sounds muffled and unclear. I forgot my other ones at work.
You guys all sound great in my headphones.
Everything sounds muffly and crackly,
Muffly.
and
That's what you get for buying fake beats.
yo, I got my Dr. Dre beats. They were $14.
You got some beat ups.
I got them. Got them on the black market. They work great. So, anyways, is anything new with you, Tamika? I don't know. I don't even want to talk to him right now. I'm not even going to look at Mark. I'm going to look at you. He's staring at me.
Yes, that's cute.
If this wasn't radio, you would see that. But it's radio,
Right.
so you can't. So maybe I'm just making it all up. Maybe there's nobody named Mark in here. Maybe there's nobody named Tamika. Whoa.
It was all a dream.
I used to read Word Up magazine, Salt and Pepper and Heavy D about the limousine.
Good job, man.
Thanks.
I don't even know that.
Hanging pictures on my wall.
Something, Mr. DJ Molly Mall.
Yep.
I let my tape pop till my I let my tape rock till my tape pop. Sipping on something and
Oh,
oh,
oh.
I can't do it like the fat voice. Oh. It's like you breathe out of your nose and mouth at the same time. It's like oh.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly it.
That is it,
Just like
yep.
Rick Ross, he does his. He just like
he
his
out of
bark.
breath.
His
Rick
bark.
Rose.
Infinity poos, bro.
What?
That's what that's an actual lyric.
He says-
Infinity pools, bro.
Oh, I know infinity pools. That's that pool you can keep swimming in forever.
No, that's actually not at all what an infinity pool is.
Yes, it is.
No. There exists no pool, Carl, that you could literally swim forever.
Yes, there does. Look it up on the. I'll show you the infinity pool. I'm not even kidding.
I think you're confusing infinity pools with those pools that generate such a current that you can keep swimming in
It's
place.
called an infinity
No,
pool.
an infinity pool is a pool that has a hidden horizon where you can. How do I put this, Nick? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I
Okay. An
Okay,
infinity
you're
pool,
absolutely right.
I know.
actually, yeah.
I know.
All right, shut up.
I know.
Shut up.
Shut up, baby. I know.
Shut up. How come the first thing I typed in when I typed in infinity pool was homophobia 101? How to be a homophobe
What?
on YouTube.
Wow.
Only homos have infinity pools.
That guy's got a really good.
And Rick Ross.
He's got really good tags. Infinity pools, homophobia 101.
It's misleading.
It is a little bit. Hey, Tamika. So tell me what's been going on.
9/11 homophobia.
You're right.
Tamika messaged me today, or all of us today, and she says, "Is the show still going on?" And I'm thinking to myself, I look at it, and I looked at it, and then I responded hours later. I said, "How does this bitch think the show's not going on? No one said it's not
She
going
made
on."
me like
Dumb
double check
ass.
myself. I was just like, yeah, the show's.
Don't y'all realize I am working on 1 freaking hour of sleep?
You know what? You don't even look like you working on 1 hour of sleep, you
Wham.
dirty hoe.
Wham.
Fuck you.
Hey, I said don't curse.
I mean, forget you.
Hey, fuck you. Meh. Meh. You guys, meh. So, my neighbor, well, anyways, no, before I even get into that, I'm going to get into Tamika. So, what's been going on, Tamika?
Nothing.
Since last week? Nothing. Just nothing.
Nothing.
I mean, if I asked Mark that or I asked myself that, we'd be able to come up with something to say on the radio. At least something.
Don't
I
be-
mean,
don't
what
be
do you
so
want
sure.
me to say?
Tamika, what's been going on? Nothing.
Nothing. I mean, I finished my finals.
You know what
That's
I
why I
noticed?
was up to 4 in the morning.
You know what else I noticed about Tamika?
What?
Ever since we called around on posting that stuff on Facebook, it really doesn't happen that often. It used to happen at least once a week, like bitch, you better recognize if you cross me, you're crossing the worst bitch in the world.
Well, yeah, dude. I mean, that's what happens when you call someone to their shit. They kind of like stop doing it.
Yeah, but
you know?
then now we
Whatever.
can't do that
I've
anymore.
been working on finals. The last thing I've been thinking about is Facebook. Okay.
Oh, except for them posts like,
Please, you put a post a day, so we know that's
I
not
don't
true.
put a post.
at least a post today.
Carl, go to the Facebook right
All
now.
right, let's do this.
MJ.
Facebook.
See, the great thing about the internet is that you can like literally verify.
All I did was tell everybody I was going on an hour of sleep because at work everybody was like, oh
So
my
you did
God,
say
you
something,
look
even though you weren't
tired.
thinking about Facebook. You still,
my
thought
statement
about
still
Facebook.
stands. I say she's made a post a day. At least one post a day.
Erica posted on my timeline, and all it said was "Juicy J" with an exclamation mark.
What the
Juicy
All right.
J.
Juicy J,
sweet berry wine?
sweet berry wine.
Kind of like you doing that to me.
I want to give a shout out to someone. Real
Is
quick
it
while I'm
Juicy
doing
J?
this. No, and I never do that. I want to say hi to Jenna.
Jameson.
Jenna.
Yeah, Jenna Jameson, with her
Botox.
newly effed up face. Not newly. I mean, it's been effed up for a
Wow.
while, but hi, Jenna Jameson. And I also want to give a shout out to everyone out there, Misfit of Radio Land.
Please don't say radio. I was just gonna say, please don't say
I knew
Radio
you was
Land.
gonna say
I want to give a shout out to everybody out there in Radio Land. Oh my God! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! I am working on 1.5 hours of sleep. Finals are finally done, but now I just need some rest for a week. Hashtag
do,
schoolwork.
damn it.
Hashtag glad for a
Darn
day
it.
off on Monday.
Is that the most recent one?
Yes. It's the most
Hashtag real
recent
sleepy
one.
in this weekend.
Okay.
Feeling sleepy but accomplished.
Go to the next most recent, and tell me the time.
22 hours ago.
Okay, so that was
Wah,
yesterday.
ha 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 ha! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! OMG! So true because I have seen it. How black dudes that grew up around Spanish people walk up in a bodega playing music, and it's a video. So I'm just gonna play
Carl,
it.
I just want to pause you for 1 second. She is twitching right now,
I'm not
unbelievably
twitching.
bad. She's so nervous right now.
Oh, there's no audio.
I'm so not.
Okay,
twitching.
so
it is audio.
There is
It's
audio.
video.
Oh wait, hold on.
it's just a video of George.
George Jefferson dancing.
But watch him though. It's bad radio. Yeah, it's bad radio, but
Well, I mean, go look up the video that says how black dudes that grew up around Spanish people walk up in a bodega playing music.
by the way, worst title ever.
Right.
Yeah, long title.
All right,
All right, the one before that
So that
one-
was 22 hours ago. So that's yesterday. So
Yesterday.
we have so far we have one from today and one from yesterday.
Yesterday. So not looking forward to driving in this mess. ... When will it end? Question mark.
So that's two posts yesterday.
Yes, it was a snow post.
What's the one-
Hashtag, wait, excuse me, I'm not done. Hashtag snow go away.
Yeah, snow.
Are
go
you done?
away.
Yesterday. Can you say addicted to scandal? Blah, ha, 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 ha,
So wait, is
ha.
that 3 yesterday?
Hashtag scandal.
Yes.
Wait, I'm not done. Hashtag scandal. Hashtag hurry up Thursday. Hashtag all it's love.
It's a litz.
All it's love.
Oh,
All right, so then March 11th. Was that like 2 days ago? Please all state.
Today's the 13th. So yeah, that was 2 days
Please
ago.
all state. Heart us enough to close tomorrow. Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! Hashtag wishful thinking. Tag everyone that works at Allstate.
Let me stop really quick.
I did not
Let me-
tag everybody
Let me
that
stop
works
really
there.
quick. Tamika, you do know Facebook is not Twitter, right?
Oh my god.
Or are you unaware of that?
Well, hashtags work on Facebook.
Yes, they do.
Do they?
There's no
Yes.
point to them unless
Yes,
you're a
they are
business.
point.
No.
What
They're-
it,
no,
wait, hold on
no.
a second. They do work. You want to see because it lights them up. I'll show you.
It does.
It lights them up because you can search Facebook by hashtags.
Oh,
now.
can you?
Yes,
you
but the
can.
problem is, who is searching on Facebook
That's
for
not what you're doing, though, Tamika.
snow go away?
How much you want to bet people were doing that?
You want to make a bet nobody did care about your post about snow go away?
I'm probably not the only person that says anything
Okay, let me
about
click on your
snow.
hashtag that says snow go away. And we'll see how many posts say snow go away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 posts that say snow go
So
away.
what? It's still 5 posts.
5 posts. 1 by you. 1 by KG Vale. Don't matter how I say it.
I don't
All you
know
got to
who that
do is look at my face to know this ninja's doing okay. Snow go away.
Oh wow.
I
So
don't know
all
who
right.
that
So
is.
hang on.
This
So
must be
all
your
right. So
friend.
right now we're at 4, and we're consistent. That was 2, There was 1 a day, 3 yesterday, and 1 2 days ago.
So
I don't have time
it
for
today.
Facebook.
Now, mind you, Tamika, you just told us that you haven't even thought about Facebook. But
I only thought about it
Carl,
5 times.
do me a favor. Go on my Facebook right now and tell me how many times I've posted on Facebook.
Mark, you barely post, okay?
No, he posts.
I
I've
do
seen
post, but I don't feel the need to post every thought I have.
I don't post every thought I have.
I've
Oh.
seen him post.
That would be, that would
The
would
last
be
one was
God
on March
help us.
11th. It said nothing like hip hop and live instruments. Why can't I talk? And then the one before that, March 11th, and it was a nerd thing. And then you posted on his thing.
So, do you see the difference of a person who's actually not thinking about Facebook and a person who really is? But
And
says
then
they're
March
not?
3rd. So there was a March 3rd to March 11th. That's a what? Tamika, how many days is that? Is that
That's a good week, dude.
that is 8 days actually.
Okay, but guess what? I'm Tamika, and he's Mark. So we are two different people.
But I don't have a problem with you posting on Facebook like you do. My problem is you did just say to us, both of us,
I
and
said
everybody
I
listening,
wasn't thinking about
I'm
Facebook
not thinking
like
about
that.
Facebook.
I'm not. Yesterday was the most
You
that
think
I
about
posted.
Facebook way more than I do, and I don't make claims that I don't think about Facebook.
I said yesterday was the most.
Carl, she
I
reminds me
thought
of one of those
about it.
people who's like, I hate drama. I hate drama. But
But they create all the drama.
They create all the drama, yeah.
I believe you're right, Mark.
Whatever.
Ding, 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 ding. 12. I'm going to read mine. 12 hours ago, I did a number on my elbow at the Wonder Years show. Hurts
like the Dickens. I remember that.
Then March 9th, 9 Inch Nails released the Downward Spiral 20 years ago today. Then March 9th, I had a great time last night. Then March 8th, I put a picture of myself on there. So, and I didn't say, well, I wasn't thinking about Facebook that much.
I don't think about it like that. Yesterday was the most because I was doing my final and I needed a break.
But you do
You
think
posted
about
more
Facebook
yesterday
like that.
than you did all week.
Exactly, because
So-
I needed a break.
I need a break from Facebook, so I'm going to post on it
No,
all
I
day.
said I needed a break from my finals.
You don't need a break from talking. That's what you need a break from.
No, I don't, because people like
Unless
when
it's
I
on the
talk.
show.
Yeah, unless it's during the show.
If you
then-
talk more.
Whatever.
Then please continue
People
to
like
talk.
when I talk.
Whatever. What does that remind you of?
Especially some men. So, thank you. Whatever. Anyway, back to whatever y'all talking about.
It's about you.
We'll talk about something else.
No. You
Yes.
no. Why? Are you uncomfortable?
No. I'm tired.
She's antsy.
She's tired.
I'm not antsy.
I'm
I'm
wanna-
tired.
Do you want to post on Facebook how tired you are?
They already
So you can get
know.
likes and comments?
Hey, are you posting on Facebook about the show right now?
No.
No, of course not.
'Cause
No,
you didn't bring her
Do
phone.
you see
no.
a computer?
Use your phone.
No. I don't feel like it. I'm tired.
Are you taking notes based on the time on that?
She
app
is
right
actually
Yeah.
doing that.
Yeah.
Yes, she's doing that.
now? What
I-
happened?
I do
what
my
happened-
job.
What happened at 4.5 minutes in?
You were talking about Mark's post.
That was 4 minutes into the show.
No, 4 minutes into the show, we did an intro. Then you talked about last week, Thursday, and then Infinity Pools, Juicy J,
Juicy J.
Misfit Radio,
2 Chainz. I don't know why.
messing with Mika as usual. And
Both.
Is that, our,
President.
is that our new bit? Messing with Mika?
right, that's what it should be.
We
Messing
should-
with
Hey!
Mika as usual.
This Thursday's Messing with Mika. You guys want to get into some news here?
Well, let's talk about something. What do we got? What do
Who
we
would
got?
you like
to
to
talk
talk
Nothing,
about?
and that's why we should go into the news.
Oh, I just want to tell all the listeners out there that Tamika was supposed to get 6 news stories for today, and she
Oh,
only got like
and-
1. But anyways,
Because you know
You
why?
are
She's
effing
tired.
Lie.
I'm
I got
tired.
more than one.
I'm tired.
I am tired.
I'm tired. All right, I guess Tamika's going to do some news. So, Tamika, do it up.
Oh, nice. Okay. So, teenage girls forced an autistic boy to perform sex acts. Wait for me, Mark. So, 2 Maryland teenage girls were charged this week with assaulting an autistic boy and recording him on their cell phones performing sex acts, including some animals. So, really? Authorities said the 2 girls, aged 17 and 15, admitted to police that they assaulted the boy with a knife on multiple occasions. His parents referred to him as having been diagnosed autistic, said Sergeant Kara Grumbles, a spokeswoman for the St. Mary County Sheriff Department. Some of the sex acts involved animals. It's awful. A news release for the department said the girls also kicked the boy in the groin and dragged him by his hair. They also got him to walk onto a partially frozen pond. When the boy fell through several times, they made him get out each time by himself, police said. Detectives found videos on the girls' cell phones. Prosecutors charged the 17-year-old Lauren A. Bush as an adult. The 15-year-old was charged as a juvenile. Police didn't release her name. Each was charged with 2 counts of first-degree assault, 2 counts of second-degree assault, and child pornography and false imprisonment.
I got some audio on that. If you
Oh,
want to hear
dude,
it.
that's
That
awful.
is so
Yeah, go
sad.
for it. Play it.
Up first at 11, 2 teenage girls are at the center of what law enforcement calls one of the worst cases of abuse they've ever seen. Tonight, police say these girls had targeted a mentally challenged teenage boy.
Detectives in St. Mary's County say the suspects attacked that teen with a knife, sexually assaulted him, and forced him into an icy lake. Jay Korf has the latest.
St. Mary's County authorities allege that 17-year-old Lauren Bush and a 15-year-old unnamed female, both students at Chopticon High School, videotaped multiple assaults that they unleashed on a 16-year-old
not
boy
attractive
with
either.
autism.
But this is where you have juveniles involved.
Sheriff Tim Cameron says the allegations leveled against these girls are among the most disturbing he has dealt with in his career.
These allegations are heinous allegations.
Cameron says several times between December and February, the suspects preyed on the victim, assaulting him with a knife, kicking him in the groin, dragging him by the hair, coercing him to engage in a sex act too disturbing to broadcast, and forcing him to walk on a partially frozen pond.
Another video depicts the male on an icy pond being told to continue to walk out further, actually falling in the water several times and pulling himself out.
Bush, who lives in a rural part of the county south of Mechanicsville, and the other suspect knew the victim well, say investigators. Police say the girls have admitted to videotaping the incidents, but investigators say they are still trying to figure out why.
Who could harbor this ill will to do something so completely heinous? I don't know.
Anus?
It's hard to fathom, really.
That was Jay Korf reporting. The 15.
Anus? I think he said heinous, not anus.
He said heinous.
He did say anus. How could anybody do something so
That
heinous?
is really sick.
Yo. I don't understand it. And to be honest with you, I think that stuff like that has been happening forever. Like people like teenagers abusing other teenagers, but now you get phones everywhere and you can just like take a video of it and laugh at it later.
Yeah, for sure. You know what I find surprising is that it's 2 girls, and don't get me wrong, girls can be very, very mean.
Girls are fucked up.
But from personal experience, girls are more like psychological warfare and bullying, as where guys do like just stuff like that, like literally physically forcing other people to do stuff. That's more of a boy thing. So it's really surprising that it's 2 girls doing that.
I'm surprised. Yeah, and the one has really crooked face. Not to downplay the horrors that she did, but she's really ugly. Like
I don't think she's really ugly.
I
but
thought she was nasty looking. I mean, I have high standards. I mean, look at me.
we all know how high of standards.
Look at me.
Exactly.
Look at me.
I'm looking at you.
I mean, look how beautiful I am.
Right.
Yes.
I am like Weird Al Yankovic with HIV.
Wow.
But I don't have HIV.
So,
yeah.
Right.
So one's going to be charged as an adult, and one's going to be charged as a juvenile.
Exactly.
A juvie.
Yeah.
No, it says that they make the boy perform sex acts like
the
sometimes
family pet.
with an animal. I can't even imagine what
they
those sex
had
acts
done.
were.
Right.
Oh, I know. I know
you actually
exactly
know?
what happened. I read this earlier today. Now, I want, if you have sensitive ears, please listen closer. Here's a warning. This is not going to be graphic enough. They made the boy masturbate, right? And then when he was finished, they made him copulate the family dog. Copulate.
Red Rocket.
Right.
Wow.
Well, I don't think the dog had the red rocket. I think
How-
the boy had the red rocket.
How old was the boy?
16.
16.
Yeah.
But he was mentally handicapped. Now they say in some of the articles and some of the videos, autism. I don't necessarily. I'm not going to play into that yet because some of them say the boy is supposed to have autism, but we don't know for sure what problems he has because it has not been announced. So I'm not going to go and say it's autism until they announce it.
So you think there might be some possible undue speculation by the news?
Maybe.
You think they might just be saying that just to get more,
Oh, maybe.
more of a sensationalist story?
Yeah, maybe.
Let me ask you a
They like
question.
to do that.
Let me ask you a question. I might be ignorant when it comes to this, but I thought autism was. I don't know. I thought autism is something that a lot of adults can actually struggle through, and they can deal with it and learn to manage it and lead perfectly functional lives.
There's different levels apparently of autism.
Right.
That's going to be my question. Because they're making it seem like he was literally just mentally handicapped and he didn't really know what was going on at all.
That I think. I mean, maybe.
But if someone's autistic, they kind of have an idea of what's going on.
Right,
for
right,
sure.
right. And I think autism. Honestly, I think this is going to be a very controversial thing, but I don't necessarily think autism. I think it exists. Don't get me wrong, but I think that they diagnose kids with autism way too often, and I think it's probably not always autism. I think sometimes kids are just dumb, or they're just assholes and they don't want to talk, or there's just
kind of like how a lot of people think
ADD.
that people are over-diagnosing kids with ADHD when they just have a behavior problem.
yeah, maybe like that.
Okay. Maybe you're just jelly.
Wow.
Go to jelly school,
Are you
okay?
jelly?
I'm
Are
going
you
to call the
jelly?
jelly school number right now.
You jelly? You jelly?
I think you're just a jelly.
Oh, I think you're jelly. Yes.
You're sounding really jelly right now.
Oh, peanut butter jelly.
Do you even know what I'm talking about, Carl?
It's from South Park,
Okay,
right?
just
Yeah.
making sure. Mr. Mack, Mr. Garrison.
my goodness.
I think you're just really jelly right now.
you're really jelly.
All right, Wendy? No, I don't like it.
No, I don't like how you're acting jelly.
I'm going to call the jelly school right now, so you to jelly school. Wendy's just jelly. All right. All right, what else we got in the news?
Fuck you. All right.
Wow. Okay. So, an Ohio man was found dead hanging by his leg from a bridge.
Jesus.
I know, right? This is some some effed up story. Okay, so in St. Mary's, Ohio, I've never heard of St. Mary's.
It exists.
I know, I saw it. Authorities are awaiting an autopsy to explain the death of a Western Ohio man.
Listen to this, though. It's so weird. I'm sorry. I had to interrupt. It's just so weird.
What? You're such an ass. I mean, but anyway, to explain the death of a Western Ohio man killed in an apparent freak accident, the Ogilvie County Sheriff's Office says the body of a 36-year-old Richard Moon.
She said "duh" instead of "the." Did you know? Did you catch that?
Yeah.
The Ogilvie. The Ogilvie.
Oh my God, are y'all serious right now?
Duh.
Anyway, Richard Moon.
Enunciate.
Shut up.
You're
Enunciate.
reading on the radio.
Enunciate and
Crying out
pronunciate.
loud. Just you're reading on the radio,
people-
please.
The Ogilvie.
You know that I'm like on 1 hour
da-
sleep,
da-
and yet they decide to pick with me as usual.
Richard
Richard Moore, who was 36 years old, was found Sunday afternoon hanging upside down from the Creek Bridge outside St. Mary's. His leg caught in a guardrail support. Moon's car was found wrecked nearby.
The fuck was this guy doing?
Nobody knows. It's so weird, man. I don't understand
Yeah,
it.
it
It's
is
like
crazy.
the weirdest stuff I've ever seen in my life. Like, I read this story too, and I'm like, what?
They found his car crashed.
It was wrecked.
and he was found hanging off the bridge very near his car
Yep,
by one
nearby.
leg.
By one leg.
What the
In a-
fuck, dude?
In a guardrail support. So Sheriff Alan Solomon said detectives believe Moon got in the car accident before walking across the bridge. Solomon declined to say whether Moon had any head trauma or how he might have died until an autopsy is performed this week.
So they're speculating that he he just got in concussion
just
and
like,
he was just out of it.
Right.
And he
And just
decided to
went to
walk
the
off a bridge.
Yeah, that's basically what they're saying.
I hope that was the situation. What else could? If only you were just a fly on the wall. You just could have saw that all go down.
Right. They are saying foul play and suicide are not suspected.
Yeah.
It's so weird. Like, why suicide is not suspected?
Right.
Expected. What the hell?
Suspected.
All right, so guys, we're gonna start pinning stuff on Pinterest when we are talking about them. So, like for example, in a moment we're gonna be talking about something. I'm gonna post a video that not necessarily coincides with what we're talking about, but it's a great video nonetheless that we're using while we're talking about this thing. So you can go to Pinterest.com/Mahogany and Fur, and you can check out. I'm going to post anything we talk about that there's links to, that there's things like for example, when we played that video a few weeks ago.
Oh, goodness.
I will post that then on Pinterest. Anything we talk about getting posted to Pinterest. I'm going to try it now. So I'm going to post something on Pinterest, just a regular old thing. I'm going to post the first video that we put.
And the whole point is we want you guys to become more interactive. I mean, you can actually follow along what we're talking about.
And we played a song before the show. It was The Last Bison, and they covered M83's Midnight City. So I'm going to go ahead.
You're at Midnight City.
I'm going to post that on our Pinterest. I'm going to make a videos board.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
And on the videos board.
I'm all about videos board.
Hey.
Videos board, yo.
I love Carl's fake Beats headphones. Look at them. They look like the real thing, too. That's even more mind-blowing.
You shut up. You shut up.
Dude, don't be sensitive about your fake Beats.
I'm the man.
I'm just fucking around.
I'm
shut
the
up.
man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Carl's like,
I'm the man, I'm the
Carl's
man.
getting off the RTA with that song playing. Just like the commercial. He's walking through a line of people. Line of hobos and their human excrement. I'm the man, I'm the man.
All right, so I pinned it. That is our first pin. So if you go to Pinterest.com/Mahogany and Fur, in the videos board,
Burgundy and Skin.
Burgundy and Skin. That should have been the name of the show. Welcome to Burgundy and Skin.
That's Doofus and the Dingleberries.
Doof and the Dingleberry. Yeah.
Dingleberry show, yeah.
Wow.
All right.
Chirpity chirp.
Yeah, inside joke, sorry.
All right, so there's no inside joke. Don't listen to them. Mark, shh.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, anyways. So, Mark, I hear you got something you want to talk about today.
Oh, you want to get into that? No, we'll hold off on that. I want to do one news story that will segue into that.
Oh, all right. What's this news story you have today, Markin?
We can pull in my Christian name. We can pull into the
Merkin.
Are you referring to
Tamika? Did you actually print it out?
No, but
this is
I told
really freaking unprofessional. Okay,
you sent it too late, unprofessionally.
What is the news story? I'll read it.
Work.
It was the guy who says he's too fat to go to prison.
Lindsay Lohan's sex list?
Oh, you got to pull that up too, dude. But no, let's go to this first.
Where is it? Was it in that email?
It should be in there, yeah.
It's
oh, I got it. I'll read it to you guys. I'm just gonna wait for a load. On 3 different dates, sentenced criminal.
Wait, do you have the music for this?
Well, I thought that was going with something else. So, but you want me to play it now?
No, play it now.
Okay.
You ain't down with us no more. You ain't fat. You ain't fat.
You ain't nothing.
Fat. You ain't nothing. You ain't nothing.
Best bass line ever.
Yeah, here, wait, hold on.
Wow.
Riveting radio.
I'm going to pin this right now. So I'm pinning this to the video board. It's Weird Al Yankovic with Fat.
All right, dude. You want to read the story?
I'm going to read it right now. On 3 different dates, sentenced criminal James Olivos has failed to surrender and report to prison, claiming that he won't get the right treatment for his morbid obesity. As reported by some news channel somewhere, Olivos pleaded guilty to running a multi-million-dollar Seminole County, Florida mortgage fraud scheme and was sentenced in December to serve 5 years and repay $2.8 million. The swindler used various medical excuses as a reason that he did not need to go to prison.
Listen to these excuses, dude. They're great.
Listen, no, this doesn't... Man, I'm telling you, reporters and people that write stories are so dumb. The swindlers used various medical excuses as a reason that he did not go to prison. Oh, I get it. I read it.
Yeah.
He did not surrender himself to prison. It just doesn't read right.
Right.
In addition to his obesity, Olivos said he suffered from rectal bleeding, pain in his feet, coughing up blood, and ADHD.
Wow.
But Magistrate Carla Spaulding was not buying Olivos' stall tactics and said, I don't see anything that confirms these complaints because the magistrate was not the only one to originally sentence Olivos. She did not have him arrested then and there. Instead, she gave him 48 hours to hand over his medical records. Richard Hornsby, the legal analyst for some news channel, said that if Mr. Olivos' medical claims are shown to be false, he could be charged with contempt of court, or possibly receive a longer sentence.
Dude, how great were those symptoms? I love how you threw ADHD in there just for good measure.
Olivos said he suffered from rectal bleeding, pain in his feet, coughing up blood, and ADHD.
For good measure.
Well, that's not enough. That's only 3 things.
I also can't concentrate a lot.
So. I really have a hard time to concentrate.
I can't focus, so I can't go to prison for that.
You want to get a hot dog?
Uh-huh.
So, did you see the picture of this guy? Here's the thing. He looks like Robert Ford, the Canadian mayor of Toronto.
He does, actually.
Is his name Robert Ford or Tom Ford?
Tom Ford.
Tom Ford. He looks like Tom Ford, but the thing is, he's actually thinner than Tom Ford. He's not. Don't get me wrong. He's fat, but he's not morbidly like. I feel like our listeners, they hear this story and they're thinking of some guy who's like 600 pounds, you need a forklift to get him out of his bedroom kind of thing, like Jerry Springer style. No, this guy's like, he's like probably about 300 pounds, you know what I mean? He's definitely mobile. They actually, the shot they got for this news article was him like in motion, so he's just kind of like walking down a crosswalk with the news reporters.
It's
like
a really great picture. Hang on, I'll show
with the
you.
news reporters like holding a mic to his face.
OMG.
And he's just kind of like he's obviously power walking to get away from them. So this fucker can power walk, then he can obviously go to prison.
Right.
And I just pinned that on our Pinterest board.
There you go.
Under photos,
we need a bell. Ding.
We should get a real bell.
So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Is that going to be like a new trend of people blaming their obesity on like their shortcomings in life or why they can't do something or?
So they're going to blame their obesity for why they can't do something?
Yeah.
I think that the world has already started doing that. Yeah, I mean, not even with this guy. I mean, when you think about it, people are blaming different things for everything. Like we were talking about autism before. They're blaming that little girl's death in Canton on the guy's autism.
Did we talk about that?
Yeah, just a little bit. But they're blaming that on him, on his autism. And they're blaming this on this and this and this. They're saying that, they blame a lot of stuff on stuff. And some things substantiated, I'll tell you. You could actually have somebody that gets an insanity plea, and it makes sense, right? The person's nuts. The person is just out of their mind nuts. Now, on the other hand, this guy seems pretty normal. He just stole $2.8 million from people. And now he's saying he wants to get out of going to jail because he's too fat. So what I think the judge should do in this case, at least I think it would be really funny if they did this, is sentence him to go to, like, The Biggest Loser or something. Like, he has to go lose the weight. And then when he's done, he can go to prison.
Right.
But, like, the first part of his sentence, the first part of his sentence should be to lose weight. And then the rest of the sentence can be to go to prison. And they can reduce his prison sentence and things like that. But, give this guy what he's giving you. He's bullshitting. His rectal bleeding and ADHD is causing him I'm sure a lot of guys in prison have rectal bleeding and they don't take them out. Just saying. Just throwing that out there. Don't like the prison rape jokes that much, but that one fit.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, this guy needs to be sentenced. Convicted.
So, do you think there's a trend, guys, of people like no one wants to like own up for consequences anymore? There's always, I was doing this, and I was like, Oh,
The
well,
reason I'm like this is because of like this. So the reason I did this.
And dude, the
Well, I have
ADHD
this.
thing is a huge one nowadays.
It is. Everybody uses that
Oh
one.
well, I got fired because I couldn't
comprehend.
I couldn't do the job duties that I was hired to do because I have ADHD, and I'm going to sue because they didn't take into account my ADHD when they fired me. I mean, I really do think that's a growing trend. People know there's this. I'm sorry, man, but I hate to say it, there's this pussification of America going on right now, where no one wants to be a man or a woman about things they do in life.
Right.
There's always I'm depressed and I gave you the example about the girl who didn't show up to her first day at work. My friend Natalie, she went through like loops to get this girl hired right at this job because the girl really needed a job, and she showed up. Or no, she didn't show up to her first day at work. She sat in the parking lot for 15 minutes and drove home. Right. Of course, the bosses were like, "Hey, Natalie, where's your friend? She was supposed to be here an hour ago." So Natalie calls her. It's like, "Hey, where were you? You're making me look bad." Girl goes, "Oh, well, I had really bad anxiety, so I just left." No, and Natalie was like, "Bitch, I've never heard of you having anxiety before, ever."
Right.
Second off, if your anxiety's that bad that you can't actually just go to your first day at work, then you need to be on medication for that. That's a serious life problem you're having right now. So do you think people are just everything's a cop-out now?
Of course, they use excuses.
Now it's to the point where I'm fat. That's my cop-out. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm fat. I am unable to do this.
And I have rectum bleeding.
Who actually? The balls on this guy to say that he's too fat to go to prison.
Exactly.
The balls on this guy.
This guy is an asshole. Plain and simple, this guy is an asshole, and he deserves to be put in prison for a long time just for being an asshole.
I think the judge should actually give him more time.
Right. Contempt of court. He's going to get more time.
Right, just for all those excuses that he said.
Could be okay. So listen, here's the thing. This might be it. What are you doing? Speaking of ADHD, what are you doing right now?
I was just dancing while you were talking to me. I don't know.
It's very distracting. So
sorry.
Could you imagine the floodgate this would open up if somehow the judge was to find some kind of loophole, or not the judge, but his defense lawyer was supposed to find a loophole where my client literally can't go to prison because he's just too fat. Can you imagine the floodgate that would open for fat people to commit crimes?
Oh yeah, then they'll use it.
Moose is going to be on the rampage.
Oh,
he can't go to prison.
Yep.
That is so wrong.
Yeah, I think necessarily we need to nip this in the bud immediately. We can stop it. I agree with Mark. It is distracting. Sorry, buddy. I apologize.
It's really distracting.
It was
It was.
I just thought that I can't stop looking at it.
It's your fault.
Big titties.
We'll blame it on Carl's ADHD.
We are
made up.
Blame it on the boogie.
You had a point. ADHD.
Yeah, I forgot.
All right. Well, I was going to use that story as a segue into a bigger issue that I find very interesting going on right now. And Carl, if you could pull up the article or the link I sent you. So you guys, everybody knows the word feminism, or in a feminist,
Exactly.
Tamika, when you hear the term feminist, what do you think of?
Honestly, I think of women who hate men.
Okay, that's probably the biggest stereotype that most people think of. Women who are just like,
no, Mark. I just want to point out that the link you sent me, it just takes me to a bunch of videos.
It should only take you to one video.
No, it took me to a bunch of videos.
Let me see. Hang on.
What's the one video? What's the title? Do you remember? Because it took me to this. When I click it, watch. I'll show you. Because you took me to the search results. See? So, do you remember what it looked like?
Oh, man.
Let's find it.
That sucks.
I mean, if we can remember what it looks like. Could always play System of a Down Sugar.
Go back up really quick.
Yes. This one?
Okay, well, we're going to have to come back on break because,
All right, we're going to take a break, and then we'll be right back, and we'll give you guys what Mark sent over. He just happened to not put the actual link in there. It happens.
And I think this is going to be some pretty
controversial, I think.
Subject matter.
We're going to be talking controversy on Mahogany and Fur.
And any women out there who consider themselves feminists, we'd love for you to call in. You can drop us a line, you can email us if you don't feel comfortable talking on the phone, and just give us your thoughts.
I mean, we love people calling in. The number to call us is what, guys? Tell us. Funny, you guys don't know the number.
No, I don't.
It's
sorry.
216-816-6594. If you call us, we'll put you on the air. I mean, we don't have a phone screener. Somebody that's going to, we don't want you. We're going to actually put you on right away when you call. So give us a call, 216-816-6594. We're going to break right now. And when we get back, things get controversial on Mahogany and Fur.
Dun, dun, dun.
Brr, brr, brr. And I don't have the brakes on here again. What happened to them? All right, so I'm going to load those brakes up. Give me a second here. They're right here. Let's play the Action Bronson break again.
Action Bronson!
Mahogany and Fur.
Smith Snapshots in Akron is the one stop for all of your photography needs. From wedding photos to full-on shoots, we can even provide models if you need a beautiful woman to make your photos pop. You can check us out on Facebook. Just search Smith Snapshots or give us a call to check out our portfolio at 330-790-1361. Again, call Bill at Smith Snapshots at 330-790-1361.
Aces and Eights Tattoos.
Located at 644 Canton Road in Akron. 644 Canton Road, Akron.
Ohio's premier tattoo and piercing parlor. Check out their Facebook page. Just search Aces and Eights. See art by Rose, Chris, and all the piercings by Bill. Give them a call at 330-733-7122.
330-733-7122.
Listen to Mahogany and Fur live Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Only on WTMTCleveland.com.
Action Bronson. Strictly for my Jeeps.
La música de Harry Fry.
Better slow down, baby. I'm out here wildin'. Better slow down, baby. Shit is crazy. You need to slow down, baby. My whole team catch them low down, baby. I'm a hero in my hometown, baby. Stop talking, just go down, baby. Shit on my chest, shoot colors like a Care Bear. All year, see me tan, hopping out the van. You wasn't there, now you trying to show face. Fuck around, be a cold case. Chrome skates on an old day. Remote control chains, promote dope for the veins. Poke jakes, hoes and rose late. Eat steaks off a gold plate. Stone listening to Coldplay. Shit, you need to slow down, baby. My whole team catch them low down, baby. I'm a hero in my hometown, baby. Stop talking, just go down, baby. Long knife by the spinal, built like a rhino. Push the 635 to the finals. Pearl white like what you sniffing in your sinus. The finest vaginas demolished by my dick. 1 year from Queens to the top. Cream of the crop, serve a fiend out my sock. 5 minutes, then they lean like the drop. Now they spinning through the furnace like the scene from The Rock. High spinach like a doomsday prepper. Every Sunday in my Tuesday leather. Now my beard look like Uday and Kusei. Play the pool on a cool day. Shit. You need to slow down, baby. My whole team catch them low down, baby. I'm a hero in my hometown, baby. Stop talking, just go down, baby. A lot of people with their hands out now. Got these motherfuckers mad cause I'm a standout now. You never let the hammer off, you got the soft hands. I heard you singing for the boss, man. Dog, I'm from a lost land. Spill coke on the heater. Drop a little sauce on the beater. 0 to 60 in a Porsche like a cheetah. New York, I'm like Jeter. Like Caesar, no hype beat. Rock a nice sneaker. You get drugs for a good price, my price cheaper, guaranteed. My trunk slapping like a tambourine. Body in these pussies with a camera team. You better slow down, baby. Better slow down, baby. Better slow down, baby. Better slow down, baby. You need to slow down, baby. My whole team catching low down, baby. I'm a hero in my hometown, baby. Stop talking, just go down, baby. You need to slow down, baby. You know what time it is, man. Ain't no love here. I'm a hero in my hometown, baby. Take it back to 5th grade. Punch you in your face on picture day. You need to slow down, baby.
know we'd probably tower over the competition.
Now, Carl wasn't a midget.
Welcome back to Mahogany and Fur.
Hello. So, sorry for the little dead air there. I said, hey, it's going to be over soon. What? Oh, I got to, hang on a second. I just got an email from someone, and it says, Lynn, new number. Who the hell is Lynn? I'm going to say that.
Who is Lynn?
Somebody said, Lynn, new number. So you guys, seriously, Mark's looking up the thing right now. Got it. What? Got it. He got it. He got it.
Whoop, whoop.
All right, so we're going to switch back. Timmy can talk for a second.
Okay, guys, we're about to be very controversial. I like stuff like this.
We're about to talk about straight white males.
There we go. All right.
I was about to say we lost Mark.
It's actually it's not about straight white males at all. That's just what the blogger is called. And there's a reason why he calls himself that. But anyway, all right. Play this video, Carl, and we can pause. You know.
Welcome to my new series.
Can you describe what you're watching right now?
My first lesson
fat
is
white girl
you are not
with red hair.
keeping up. A crucial step into becoming a fat bitch is squashing the concept or the idea that you are giving up. It's important because the outside world sees a fat person enjoying life, and because of their prejudices, they don't see that person as kicking ass.
Pause really quick, Carl.
They
Pause.
see someone that has given up on life.
Okay.
So what you're watching right now?
Wait, let me Pinterest this.
What you guys are listening to right now?
Let me pin it.
There's a overweight, younger white lady. She has red hair, a lot of tats, her hipster glasses and whatnot, and she's actually a pretty popular feminist blogger. And her that particular video that we're listening to, it's of her talking about body shaming. And for anybody who lives in the real world, let me tell you what body shaming is. Body shaming is when fat people are made to feel bad because they are fat and they don't fit the quote-unquote stereotypical image of a healthy-looking, attractive young lady that they see on TV, in the movies, and magazines. Okay? Now, instead of wanting to lose weight, they say, no, accept me for who I am. I'm beautiful anyway. This is nothing new. If you know people like Monique, the comedian, who goes, oh, big is beautiful. No, it's not. It's not beautiful. Most people don't find large women attractive unless, you have some kind of fetish. But Monique is not the first, and nor will she be the last, who feels that, she feels the need to talk herself and other people into thinking that being obese is attractive. Okay? And so that's what you're listening to right now, Carl. You can keep playing.
I just posted that to our Pinterest as well, but I want to say that the little comment I put under it is from the date, today's date, episode of Mahogany and Fur, where we discuss fat shaming and how it doesn't exist, and people are shaming you because you're fat to make you skinny because you're fat, you fucking fat ass motherfucker.
So before you hit play one more time, that's just an excerpt from her video. Mm-hmm. Now, what I actually wanted you guys to listen to is the retort of her video, and this guy fucking kills it. Carl, hit play.
And that's wrong. That's really wrong. The person I was when I was trying, and by trying I mean dieting, hating myself, and treating my body like shit.
This makes
that
really
person
bad.
was not happy.
Music's
right?
so
that
loud.
Person was not happy. They were not strong.
But it gets better once her video.
I wish you could see this. This is big fat girls dancing.
Describe what
acting
you're
sexy.
seeing right now.
Big fat ladies dancing around in a club acting sexy.
I'm actually really in celebration of my body. I find beauty in diversity. Just because you're obese, you must overeat. You must have an eating disorder. I know that not to be the case.
That girl was probably 500 pounds.
Yeah,
Just said
yeah,
that.
exactly.
Just accepting what it is, your arms, your double chin, and your thighs.
What'd she say?
Your arms, your double chin, your thighs.
What about it?
How fat they are.
Big fat ladies.
So the guy's gonna start talking here in
I hope.
any second. Any second, yeah. Like I would tell you to skip forward, but like the first things he says, like kind of gives you a clue of what the whole deal's about. So I don't want you to.
I like how he's making all the pictures fatter.
Yeah. All right, here he is.
Obesity and feminism go together like fedoras and atheism. The stereotype of the fat feminist is well established. Lately, though, I began to wonder why that is. I don't mean to say that every feminist is obese, but in my dealings with feminists in the wild, a staggering number of them have looked almost identical. A sort of modern feminist uniform has emerged from their subculture. Feminists waddle through the streets chirping about patriarchy, all alike, yet somehow convinced they're special snowflakes. I suppose it was only a matter of time before their very obesity became a political statement.
Fat style is one of the biggest ways I believe you can be political as a fat body.
That's right. In a nation riddled with widespread obesity, these courageous women are banding together to make gluttony an American virtue. Now I could talk till the feminists come home about the awful health message this sends, how
This guy's
pathetic
great.
and defeatist it is at its core, but I'd add nothing new to the conversation. What is novel is that fat acceptance advocates don't simply mean to offer support to each other. They're influenced by an ideology that means to discredit the idea of beauty itself. But first things first, let's examine a recent media dust-up that sent the feminist vanguard into a full-on meltdown. Ladies and gentlemen, meet Maria Kang. Maria Kang
Pause it, Carl. Pause
is
it.
modern feminism's worst nightmare.
Okay, so Maria Kang, beautiful Latin woman. The reason why
Beautiful fat Latin woman.
she's not fat
Okay.
at all. She's actually the opposite. She's very fit. She's actually a fitness trainer. She makes videos. So anyway, Maria Kang, she had an advertising campaign, which was her and her 3 little boys, and she has a fitness trainer's body.
Oh,
and
yeah, I've seen that.
you seen what I'm talking about,
Yeah.
Tamika? And the title was, "If I can do it, what's your excuse?"
Yeah.
Saying, if I can have 3 kids and still look like this, what's your excuse?
Yeah.
Now, instead of women and men taking that as encouragement to no excuses, hit the gym, lose weight,
People got
get
mad.
fit.
They bashed her.
These feminists, these fat acceptance women, they said, "Oh, well, you're making us feel bad for looking the way we look." There's
You
nothing.
should feel bad.
Well, according to them, Carl, there's nothing wrong with looking the way they look.
No, they love it.
So I just want to let people know who Maria is.
They're big and
so you
beautiful.
can hit play, dude.
Fucking idiot. Not you. Not you.
That's right.
Sorry, man.
Feminists could care less about the rape gangs of Africa or people preaching Sharia law in the streets of London. No, the real battle is being waged against women like Maria Kang. Now, how did sweet little Maria incur the wrath of 1 million feminists, you ask? Well, Maria, a Filipina fitness instructor / MILF, had the temerity
She's a MILF.
to post this image on her Facebook profile. Here's Maria looking resplendent with her 3 children, and the tagline above her head, "What's your excuse?" Wow, that's kind of inspirational. A working mother, fitness instructor, has 3 kids, loses all the weight, and she looks like $1 million. Isn't this the feminist paradigm of a woman really having it all? Isn't this what they claim that they want? What's so offensive about this image?
What she's saying is it's mind over matter. And, you know, as long as you exert a certain amount of control, you can do anything. And that's not always the case.
And that
You
caption
fucking bitch.
that reads, "What's your excuse?" is firing up a lot of people on Facebook. One said, you're part of the body shaming problem.
Body
My main
shaming.
concern is that I have a 16-year-old daughter, and she's got my genetics.
Yeah.
And you're
Pause
telling
it.
her what's her excuse.
She's got my genetics.
My genetics.
You mean she has your eating habits?
I bet her 16-year-old daughter probably doesn't look like that lady.
She's got my genetics. No, she has your eating habits is what she has.
Right. Now, I will say some people are fat because of genetics.
Dude, a very
few.
Very few.
It's not always a fucking thyroid
if you
problem.
If you have a legitimate diagnosed thyroid problem, which I do know a woman who does, but the thing is about people with thyroid problems, their weight fluctuates crazily.
Right.
Now, if you know a woman or a man who's fat, the entire time you've known them, they probably don't have a thyroid problem. They're
Should
probably
we call
just saying
Steve
that.
and ask him if he has a thyroid problem?
No, because Steve actually has a sack. It might be hidden, but he actually does have a sack. He would never say Brad Pitt's body shaming. You know what I mean?
You know what? I don't know if he would. I think he might. I think he might say that. I think he might go like, well,
no.
Bradley Cooper being skinny is fucking bullshit.
Well, no, because Steve's conservative. And the thing I do like about conservatives is they do believe in personal responsibility. So I don't think Steve would ever say that. This is why I hate this aspect of liberals, because these liberals make the other liberals look bad. It's the equivalent of like the racist, gun-toting, conservatives who make the other conservatives look bad.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Those other conservatives sometimes do it on themselves.
Well, you get my point.
Yeah. Right.
All right. So you want to hear play, dude?
I mean, that's insulting to a 16-year-old. My daughter walks around thinking that, why can't I look like that?
Joycey.
Holy shit. I should have seen this coming. Maria made the fatal error of telling these women that they have control over and accountability for their choices. There's nothing a modern feminist hates more than being told she isn't an eternal victim of circumstance. Maria would be much happier and much more empowered had she sat at home, eating Haagen-Dazs and reading Andrea Dworkin and Naomi Wolf, you see. Then she'd realize her time at the gym was wasted on becoming an object for men to look at. And Maria would realize that being a happily married, fit mom was submitting to the evil cabal of old white men who run the world. There's something poetic about Maria's slogan, "What's your excuse?" For many women, the answer's feminism. Feminism's become their excuse for any and all behaviors. Why do you choose to be fat? Feminism. Body positivity. Why are you sexually promiscuous? Feminism. Slut pride.
Wow.
Why are you a lonely, unmarried, childless cat lady at age 45? Feminism. Independence. Feminism is the great comfort for women in our time, because it tells them that no matter how disastrous their lives are, it's never their fault. This attitude led noted feminist writer Lindy West to blame society when her ass got too fat to fit into a standard airplane seat. Now, most men and most sane women would take this as a cue to feel some healthy embarrassment for their physical condition, but not a feminist like Lindy. No, Lindy doubled down on her victim complex by demanding that every airline change the dimensions of their seats, rather than Lindy change the dimensions of her planet-sized ass. Wow. The mark of a true feminist is the belief that society should vaporize and reassemble in a shape of your choosing. Consider what Maria did when she felt unsatisfied with her body. Did she blame society? No. She worked out, ate right, and now she's fitter than she's ever been. But what do those waddling feminists do? They pull the classic airplane seat routine by demanding we change the very idea of physical beauty. Companies like Dove flatter these women with feel-good campaigns asserting that real women have curves. Naomi Wolf makes a career out of telling women they're all equally attractive. And they continue their gluttony and sloth, telling themselves physical beauty is socially constructed, and they feel the dopamine surge of self-confidence without having to lift a chubby finger in the process. It's strange, though, in all this talk about what real beauty is, they never bother to consult men. They learned in gender studies class that we're all brain-dead children who automatically desire what we see on the cover of Maxim. This is how sexual desire works to modern feminists. If only they replaced those thin, feminine, pouty-lipped girls with some real women, we would immediately chase after them like a horny pack of Pavlov's dogs. To get a sense of just how out of touch these ivory tower feminists are with the way that regular guys think and feel, let's look at a clip of the aforementioned Naomi Wolf talking about the ideal female that men desire in American culture.
What this ideal is constructed. It's constructed by three powerful industries with a very deliberate agenda. And these three industries are the $300 million dieting industry, the multi-million dollar cosmetic surgery industry, and the billion-dollar cosmetics industry.
Carl, can you pause?
Gentlemen.
Now, I actually wrote a paper because there is some truth to that. There is some the media and advertisement agencies, they do create a pretty much an unachievable level of, like, you know, how skinny a girl should look.
Yeah, but so does McDonald's. They're advertising a burger that looks like a beautiful, delicious burger. When you go there, it's all smashed and falling apart.
Right, exactly. Right.
So when I walk in public, I know I'm going to see women that are all smashed and falling apart rather than the beautiful Big Mac that I was looking at online or whatever. I know that because I'm a smart individual. I have brains in my head. I know that not everything... Advertisements are meant to entice you to purchase their products. And if feminists want people to stop purchasing those products or want that to change, stop fucking buying their products. Plain and simple. Don't buy it. If you don't like how they advertise it, don't buy it. It's the world's right. You don't have to buy a fucking case of mascara because they have a fucking skinny girl on there.
Hey, no cursing, yo, man.
Right.
What I think is, most men, and maybe I'm just speaking for myself, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. Most men want a happy balance between those cows, those heifers right there, and the skin and bones girl on Victoria's Secret. Not even Victoria's Secret, 'cause they have a pretty good, they get some girls who have
curvy women that look good though.
But let's say L'Oreal, the stick figure girl. No guy actually wants that either. No guy wants a heifer either. It's the happy medium. You know what I mean?
Right.
But these women are co-opting that and saying, "Oh, well, look at these unachievable things that L'Oreal's doing. They make girls say that you have to look like this." Well, no, yeah, you're right. You got a point about that. But at the same time, that doesn't give you an excuse to let yourself go and say that men are just, we're just taught that that's what's beautiful.
Carl's an asshole,
I'm pretty sure
fat girls are attractive.
I'm pretty sure a healthy woman who's within her physical body range of health is more attractive than your lard ass. Sorry.
And more attractive than a skinny stick, too.
And the thing is, dude, I'm sorry, it works for men, too. You know what I mean? It works for men, too. No woman really... What woman prefers a tubby, lard-ass dude over a guy who's within his healthy body range of fat? None.
I was going to make a Moose joke, but I won't.
None.
No.
You know what I mean?
Does Moose have a girlfriend?
I'm not going to pick on Moose, dude, but
I love
you get
Moose.
what I'm saying.
I love him.
So, I mean, we probably don't have to play any more of the video, but it's very long. It's actually... But can you plug the guy's YouTube channel, Carl?
It's The Straight White Male on YouTube. And he's only got 7,000 hits on this, and he's pretty articulate.
Well, he's fairly new. He's fairly
get him
new.
on our show for a day.
I would love to have this guy on our show.
Will you talk to him on here? Will you write him on
okay, yeah, I'll see what I can do.
See if we can talk him into coming on. We'll talk to him about something. Maybe have a weekly rant for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I fucking hate you, fat bitch. Stop talking about that stuff.
And if anybody's listening right now, they have a opinion who's that differs from me and Carl's. Please feel free to. We won't berate you or anything. Feel free to call in. We can discuss this like adults. But I think this guy has a really good point. I think we're kind of going a little too far, and I think feminists like these are ruining it for feminists in general. And I disagree with feminism in general. I really do. I think if you're a true and fair feminist, you're not really a feminist at all. You're just an egalitarian who believes that both genders should be treated fairly.
Right. I think feminism is bullshit.
I don't think women need to. Okay, how do I word this? Yes, there are certain things where women are treated unfairly, and I think those things should be corrected. But I think feminism has gone overboard with that for decades now. And you have examples like this. These neo-feminists who are freaking whales saying that, well, it's just because I'm beautiful still, and you're just taught that those skinny girls are more beautiful than me.
No, because I know plenty of people that like a big fat girl.
And biologically, it's wrong. It's wrong. Scientifically, it's wrong.
Yeah,
it's should not be that big.
Yeah, the scientists have pretty much biologists have pretty much nailed down what makes a person attractive. And aside from genetics, like what they're born like looking like face wise, like as far as symmetry goes, people like a symmetrical face. That's what we consider attractive.
Right.
Like
Absolutely.
But other than that, when we're talking about like mating, women look for men who have muscles, men who are a little bit more alpha in their personalities, and men look for women who have a thin waist, larger hips, and larger breasts, because we have a subconscious thought process they're better child bearers, and they're more healthy and young or fit. So even biologically, they're wrong. You know what I mean? I'm sorry.
Right. No, I agree with you. I think that I think it's an interesting topic. I mean, we had people in here that were not necessarily the skinniest, who was a burlesque dancer, and okay, you do what you like to do. What?
No, I'm listening to you.
Yeah.
You do what you like.
I'm frustrated with her.
You do what you like to do. I don't want to say any names because I'm friends with her, and I'm not gonna call her out. But
You're cool.
Yeah, we're cool.
I think she's a little overbearing.
I think, yeah, me too.
She's the exact personality right there
that we're talking about right now. And now the thing is, like, okay, but I mean, I find she's a pretty girl.
Mm-hmm. She'd be even more pretty if she lost that weight.
Yes, absolutely. So, I mean, who knows? Let's think about that. We'll get back to you, Cleveland.
Tamika, what do you think?
Yeah, Tamika, you've been quiet here for the whole time.
You've been really quiet about this.
I'm sorry. I was timing the show, but I was listening to you guys. Definitely, in my opinion, no one, and I have friends that are big, and I was really, and they embrace themselves, and they're like, yeah, big is beautiful, big is this, big is that. I'm 150 pounds. I have double D breast. I have a big butt. But I'm honest. I work out. I would never hit the weight of 200 pounds again, and that was because I was pregnant. That is not cute. It's not.
Let me ask you a question.
If you could.
Carl, hang on. Let her talk,
Right.
dude.
I wasn't
Jesus.
trying to play that over her. Sorry.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
You didn't actually see the ad that they were talking about in the video, but it was a picture. Like I said, it was a picture of this fitness trainer, and she had just had 3 babies.
Right, Maria King.
And she had all 3 of her little baby boys in the picture with her, and she had a 6-pack after that. She was like, "What's your excuse?" Do you find an ad like that offensive or encouraging?
Honestly, I felt it was encouraging when I first saw it, and I remember all the controversy about it. And I mean, I work out every day. I work it out. So, I mean, I'm getting there to that 6-pack. I really want hers, but I had a 6-pack when I was 17. And I want to get back to that.
High school skinny.
You're right. I was very skinny. I was modeling. I was doing all sorts of things. I have a 11-year-old daughter who's a model who's very skinny, but she has curves. And I encourage her, don't sit up here and
Talk about 11-year-olds having curves. That's gross. They're 11.
Look,
my baby. She's a child.
Look, I'm just saying.
All right, guys, let's not get sidetracked.
No, we're going to talk about that now.
No, we're not going to talk about that. We're going to
not. We're going to talk about what I was talking about. What I'm saying.
I was about to get mad.
I don't care. What I'm saying is that as far as young women that are growing up these days, they see 2 different things. They see either you can be skinny or you can be fat. So they're very confused at this particular time. They don't know, should I eat? Should I not eat? Should I be like
my mom and my grandma?
Right. Should I be big like them, or should I be little like Tyra Banks or whatever her name is, one of the Victoria's Secret models? So all I'm saying is basically what these females or feminists need to do is that they really need to lose weight and stop sitting up here saying big is beautiful. And
I mean, big girls can be cute. But
they
I don't
can be
necessarily
cute, but
find that attractive.
Right. I was going to say it's not cute to be fat. It's not cute
It's not.
to
No.
have
It's
hip
not.
huggers on in the summertime and you got flab. It's not
Oh my
cute.
God, Tamika, what is that going
I
on?
don't know. And honestly, when it was like 50 degrees the other day, I was like ready to slap some chicks
'Cause
because I'm like, what the hell do y'all have on?
Here's another thing. Like, I've noticed, like, skinny girls who have a great body, they're more self-conscious than the girls who are, like, huge.
They are.
Yes.
Girls that are huge, they have no... And not all
You're
girls
right.
are huge. Some girls that are huge, like, they dress appropriately. But there's a lot of women, because you just notice them when they're wearing shit like that. In, like, halter tops and, like, yoga pants. Like, would they even make a yoga pant that size?
Yes,
Like,
they do.
Bitch, you're not doing yoga. Okay?
No, there's no yoga involved in that. And no
They
yogurt
have
either.
4 or
Except
5
it's behind her
triple
skin.
XL or whatever.
And I have a theory on. I think part of it's because they've convinced themselves that big is beautiful, and I also think another part of that is partly men are to blame for that, because even when girls step out looking like they're just oozing out of their like clothes.
Which is nasty.
Wearing clothes like 3 sizes too small for them.
Yeah, and know that
there's
it's
still
3
some
size.
ratchet ass dude who's going to talk to them. Like, hey, baby, hey.
I have seen it. And
I've
it's
seen
just
it too.
like,
I know.
Really? Are you
I
serious
know.
right now? And it's so embarrassing. And I mean, just
It's embarrassing for you. It's embarrassing for me.
Right.
Trust me.
Oh,
just
it's
females
gross.
in general. And I mean, not just knocking females, but males too. I mean,
Not just knocking boots.
it's guys at my job, and I'm like, really, dude? Seriously?
They're like talking to like over like heavy women, like just.
No, they're heavy, and
What are they doing?
Just big, just like.
And they're like, I'm so sexy.
Right?
They
Literally.
They think
yes,
they're like.
They do. They would say, "I am very sexy. I get a lot of girls wanting to do me."
Dude, I'm fat though,
like, ew.
but I'm not like super fat. I'm just a little
You're
bit.
not fat.
I got a
Shut
gut,
up,
hell
dude.
are you talking
I got a
No,
gut.
I have a gut too, dude. But you know what
Dude.
though? But you know what? I got a bigger gut too that I'm trying to get back to a 6-pack. You know what though? I don't sit here and bitch that. Oh, I need to lose weight. I need to do this. No, I'm fucking in the gym, dude.
Right.
I'm doing it.
And I actually don't give a shit about my beer gut.
So that's fine too, dude.
And I don't go around going, wear a shirt like this. Yeah, I'm so sexy.
Ooh, if you did. Woo. But
Bitches love the gut.
But honestly, I mean, and I'm very self-conscious about myself because when I was younger, I was really, really skinny. And then as I got older, had kids and stuff, I got weight. I mean, I really like the weight that I'm at right now.
Yeah, you look fine.
Thank you.
Thanks
After
for saying
4
I look
kids.
fine.
Looking sexy.
I mean, you look all right.
I'm a MILF. Y'all didn't see what I did to Carl. But anyway, so
Suck
I'm
my dick.
You wish.
Jesus.
Dad's listening. Don't do that. No, my dad is not listening.
No,
He's
mine.
oh,
But he's
yours,
not. He's not
yeah.
anymore.
See, you made your dad go away. But
We probably did.
even at work, and I just sometimes
Twerk.
I don't understand
Nah,
because they have biggest loser contests at work. They have this and that.
And no one ever wins.
Right, because they don't do nothing. I go to the gym every day.
The guy
I
gets
work out
fatter.
at
Dude, you know what's so
home.
encouraging?
I work out at work. I just can't do it. I can't sit around and just have flab. I just can't.
You know what's encouraging? I've been getting back into being a gym rat.
Mm-hmm.
And the most encouraging thing is every day I'm in there, and I've been going like 4 days a week. It's great once you get in a routine, but every 4 days I'm in there, I'll see like 3 big dudes in there, and they're just at it.
Yeah.
I'm like, that. Good for you, man.
That's
Good for
encouraging.
you.
Like, I mean, like, there's the old joke where, like, you go to the gym, you see the muscle-bound dude.
Right.
Like, dude, you won. You can stop coming.
Right,
you
stop
won.
coming.
But, like, when
Yeah.
you see big dudes that's just, like, sweating and pumping, that's encouraging, Like, good for you, man. Good for you, dude. Because you know what it is? We're supposed to always be self-improving.
Exactly.
Mentally and physically. That's just my philosophy, okay? You should be a better person now than you were 5 years
Yesterday.
ago.
Exactly.
You should be a better person than you were yesterday. You know what I mean? And if you're just stagnant, the people who are stagnant, they're very unhappy people.
Unless you're a sumo wrestler, then
they're
by
very
all means be fat.
But still, they.
Well, they have a goal still,
Right.
so I don't even count them. They're actually athletes.
Exactly.
But they have a reason actually of why they're fat.
Exactly.
But if you're not self-improving, man, you get stagnant, you get unhappy.
Right. I mean, honestly, men and women, really, men and women should not want, and personally, me as a mother, I would not want to see my kids like that. I wouldn't want nobody encouraging them saying, "Oh, big is beautiful."
No, it's not.
It's not. I mean,
I don't know what point in America we got on that shit, but we need to stop it.
I watched a documentary a couple of weeks ago about obesity, and it was just horrible seeing these little kids just like 300-400 pounds.
And their mom's feeding them potato chips every day.
Right.
Because they're not actually raising them. They feed them food to shut them up.
Right. And they had to go to fat camp because they couldn't sit in the chairs at school and stuff. That's sad to me. Why would you want to sit up here and promote
There's a
obesity?
lot of shit that's sad to me, I'll tell you.
Exactly.
Oh, God.
But yeah, I mean, obesity is obviously an epidemic in this country.
Right.
And people like that are only adding to the problem, saying, oh, there's nothing wrong with your obesity. No, there literally is, health-wise.
It really is, because you can die. Too many people have died of heart attacks. Too many people have just...
strokes.
Right, strokes. Too many people. Even... a
hey,
good friend of mine,
the number one killer
away.
in America is heart failure.
I mean, I will say that even skinny people can have heart failure, so it's not
Right.
necessarily.
Yeah,
they're
but
fat. I mean, you see a lot of fat
those
people.
skinny people are also doing very bad things to their body, like drinking and smoking constantly.
Like my friend works out every single day.
A skinny person really doesn't.
But he's still
It's
down
not
with
a
heart
candidate
failure.
for heart failure unless you're
Yeah.
doing.
Right.
They also have a very bad vice as well.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's sad. It really is. And I mean, I hate feminists.
Fat, hungry bitch, hungry bitch. Fat, hungry bitch, hungry fat, hungry bitch, hungry bitch, hungry bitch.
No, on the beat.
Ooh, fat, hungry bitch, that's a fat, hungry bitch. 10 twinkles on a teddy bitch. She got the deep fried chicken wing necklace. Hot dogs in the motherfucking pocket. Watch her smack her lip while she eating jerky links. Eating all night, giving me the hot stick. When she fart real gross, I be smelling it. Smells stale than a motherfucking pufferfish. Gold leather bag full of old bacon strips. Big stomach like she pregnant. I gotta get her on my dick. Ooh, girl, do you want social?
I have so many questions right now.
What is
That's
that?
a fat hungry bitch.
I have so many questions.
That's a fat hungry
Why
bitch.
is he like 70 years old?
Why is he so old?
Right.
It makes it better, I think.
Is he a comedian?
No, it's just like this other.
That's a fat hungry
It's
bitch.
like this white guy's page, but he has this guy rap. I don't get it.
Fat hungry bitch. That's a fat hungry bitch.
Oh.
10 twinkles on a teddy
No.
bitch.
And like she actually was like, I'll be the model for this video.
Exactly. And she got, is that
She
chick?
has no shame.
What the hell? Oh, no. At first I thought that was Master P. He looked like a old ass Master P.
She's not young. That's a fave snack. I be staring when she make that ass clap.
Oh.
I got my pants off so I can fap. Rock hard cause I love my girls fat. Fat hungry bitch. That's a fat hungry bitch.
Fat hungry bitch. Fat hungry bitch.
Fat hungry bitch.
That's a fat hungry bitch.
10 Twickies on the titties, bitch.
Fat hungry bitch. That's a fat hungry bitch. Fat hungry bitch. That's a fat hungry bitch. Fat hungry bitch. That's a fat hungry bitch. 10.
And who is that? What's his name?
Bart Barker.
Bart.
Bart Barker.
Bart.
People said to the kids Bart.
Wow. Okay.
People say Carl has the most dangerous voice in radio.
Well, if by dangerous they mean ear piercing.
Welcome back to Mahogany and Fur.
And with that, we're going to go into the news. Tamika, what do you got for us now?
Well, as you all know, we are still looking for the Malaysia plane that is missing. So there's actually some new clues. Well, a new clue that came out today. So the Malaysia Airlines Flight 370 was hundreds of miles off course traveling in the opposite direction from its original destination and had stopped sending identifying transponder codes before it disappeared. If correct, these are anonymous signs that could call into question whether someone in the cockpit might have deliberately steered the plane away from its intended destination.
The cockpit?
The cockpit.
All right.
The cockpit.
Dude, the way she said cock right there.
All right, we get it.
Yeah. This this kind of deviation in course is simply inexplicable, says Paul Goetz, who is a former managing director of the National Transportation Safety Board. However, veteran pilot Kit Darby, who is the president of the Aviation Information Resources, said that mechanical problems could still explain everything. A power failure would have turned off the main transponder and its backup, and the plane could have flown for more than an hour. Now, according to the Malaysian Air Force, who declined to be named, it was an official, because he was not authorized to speak to the media, but decided he wanted to. The plane's transponder apparently stopped working at the time flight, as about the time flight controllers had lost contact. So it's basically
That's so weird.
Right. It's basically
So
going
weird.
into details of how it could have went off course, which is really weird to me, how a plane with like over almost 300 people.
I heard it went 400 miles off course. That's what I heard.
Yeah, they
They're
were.
saying it
I
might
mean,
have.
it is really just crazy how a plane with over 300 and something people can just disappear.
You know, like when this news story first broke, I was like, "What's the big deal? Like planes go down all the time,
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean?" But then, like, I started to like understand why it's such a huge deal because, like, you don't have planes just go off the radar
Right,
map
exactly.
in
And
2014.
Look, in
It
2013,
literally
there was not
disappeared.
one airliner crash.
Exactly.
Well, sure, that's
Yeah.
fine, but I'm just saying the bigger issue is the reason why people are scratching their heads is because in 2014 you just don't have planes just like drop off the radar map.
Right, now I was speculating at work with people about this, and someone said, "Oh, it was aliens," and I just discredited that because that's
Nah,
stupid.
bro, it's Illuminati. Tupac.
Yeah, no, I heard
Tupac.
someone say something like that, Illuminati.
It's Rihanna.
Then
Rihanna, yeah.
Then
Ask her, she knows about it.
Beyonce.
Kanye and Kim.
Then I heard somebody say, well, what if it's somewhere and they're alive? And I said, that's an extreme possibility.
Well-
They could have gone off course. I mean, they kind of turned off the thing and went and landed somewhere. Like, not on accident. Like, they didn't, like, something happened and they landed somewhere and they're
You
still
said
alive.
it was done on purpose.
I'm saying it's done on purpose because they're saying that the phones are actually ringing to the people's phones.
Yeah.
When your phone's
Why is that?
off,
No, why is that a big deal?
when your phone's off or when your phone's dead, say your phone dies, your phone's going to go to voicemail.
Yeah.
So these phones are ringing. But my other concern is then how they stay charged for 5 days. Or how long was it? Since Saturday, right?
Yeah, it's been
5
since
days.
Saturday
It's been a while.
that they went.
So how did it stay not dead? I mean, unless they have like
Right.
an old phone or something that lasts for a week, how is it not dead? So, I mean, I don't really think necessarily they're still alive. I'm like 95% sure the plane crashed in the Indian Ocean.
Yeah.
And everybody's dead. I mean,
Yeah, more than likely.
I don't know what happened.
Well,
though.
they're definitely saying that they don't believe that it was a terrorist attack, but it was.
No. You're mistaken.
No,
They are
that's
now
what
back
CNN
to no.
said
Shut it up.
earlier. That's
They
what
are
they
not,
said
the-
earlier.
I read CNN at 5:00 tonight, and girl, you better listen to me right now.
Don't be trying to move your head like that. What's up with that? I was trying to say that it was two guys.
What's up with that? What's up with that?
What is up with that? I say you get a Revelation flight. It goes down missing.
Dun, dun, dun.
They don't know what happened. They thought it was terrorism. It wasn't terrorism. Now it's back to terrorism. I don't know what's going on, but I want answers. Them Asian people, they need help. We gotta send help. What's up
with that?
What is up with that?
Well, what I was going to say was they had two guys in custody. So
for what?
Because they're saying they're
just looking suspect at the airport.
They're
Hey, those guys look shady.
no,
Get 'em.
they're Iranian and
Oh, that's racist.
and one of them actually
That's ignorant.
supposedly missed the flight. You know, hints with the fingers. Wow.
Couldn't find a better sound quality one.
Right.
Fucking SNL, man. They have I swear, they have their videos locked down. Ooh.
Ooh-wee. What's up with that? What's up with that? Ooh-wee. What's up with that?
I want to.
What's up with that?
I want a zoot suit. What? I want one of those suits, man. Hey, Tamika, where could I find one of those black 45-year-old men suits?
Wait,
I know a place. I know a place. I know a place. I know a place. I know a place.
Where?
I know a place.
Where?
I know a place.
Where?
It's in Tower City. It's called Manhattan.
I can find a Steve Harvey suit.
Oh,
I was thinking
absolutely
Mr. Alberts.
With like 9 million
Alberts,
buttons.
you could too.
Yes.
2 for $50.
Oh, 2 for $50. 3 for $75.
And you can get a hat
from
for
Mr. Allen, if you're getting a suit from Mr. Allen's, man, you're fucking living life wrong.
And
you're doing it wrong.
You're going to a job interview.
You never had a father. Is what that says.
But no, at Manhattan, you can get one. It's right in Tower City, and it's just fucking amazing. You can get one there. You can get one there.
All right.
Could you imagine Mark in a zoot suit?
Back to Malaysia. Do you guys have anything else? Any closing arguments? I have one.
Well, what I was going to say was, actually, now they're saying they don't know if it was terrorism again.
Right. That's
it doesn't necessarily mean those 2 guys are the ones that committed the terrorist act. I mean,
no, they
you're being
just have them in
racist,
custody.
you racist motherfucker. They're actually not in custody.
They was earlier.
They're dead, dummy.
How are they dead? They wasn't on the plane.
They were on the plane, dummy.
No, they weren't.
Who are you talking about? Go ahead.
I don't remember their names.
Why would they be in custody? What's going on? Tell me.
Well, if they're in custody, they weren't on the plane.
Didn't I just say one hence? Didn't you see my fingers? I said hence one missed the plane.
So why would they be in custody?
They're in custody because they are Iranian, and also the one that missed the plane supposedly had stuff on him regarding the plane.
So
stuff like what? Like his ticket? What do you mean?
No, like
no, dude.
I know.
Suspicious things.
Like what?
He had different plans and things about the plane. Like he had a diagram of the plane.
He had a blueprint of the plane?
Yes.
Get out of here. Fucking Iranians. Oh, man. Wow. When did you hear about that? Is this like up to day's like news, current news?
Yeah, I was reading on CNN.
So more will come out about that?
Yeah, that was part of the new clue.
Wow.
I'm looking this up right now. I do not believe you.
I don't care if you don't believe me or not.
Where'd you read that? Show me.
I just said CNN.
All right. What was the headline?
Look at his face right now.
I'm really mad because I don't believe it.
Oh, my God. It was part of the new clue that I just freaking read, dude.
Clues and facts, right? Clues and facts sparse. Answers and questions and answers. Answers and questions.
I can even read it.
Somebody do something here.
I'm reading. Hold on, I'm reading this.
Porty. No. Oh, I ain't even try to say that name. Nordi Hamidi.
Nordi Hamidi.
And
my name is Nordi Hamidi.
Allahu Akbar.
Mohammed.
Allahu
Reza.
Has identified the men as Iranians Pori Noro Hamidi and Delavar Sayed Mohammed Reza, and Malaysian investigators say neither of them has any apparent connection to terrorist organizations.
Oh, snap.
Stolen passports certainly aren't indicative of terrorism.
Oh,
in
snap.
fact, Interpol says passengers flew without having their travel documents checked against its lost and stolen passports database. Among the reasons someone might use a okay, and then there's a part up here. There is nothing in this thing about anybody from Iran or Iranians except for that part. You dumb fuck.
Didn't I say that, dumb ass? I said they were Iranians.
Yeah, motherfucker, you just said there was people in fucking custody. Who? Where?
Why are you guys screaming at each other?
Because
now?
she's the news person. She's reporting totally Totally news that is not factual and one bit.
OMG.
There's a vein on your forehead right now.
Really?
Why?
Are you fucking serious right now?
You have no fact to that whatsoever.
Oh,
You just
my God.
made up
Didn't I
shit.
just say that? I just said they were in custody.
They're dead, fucker.
Dumb ass. No, they are not.
Oh, my God. What about those passengers? They were passengers on the plane. Interpol says it has identified the men as Iranians Pori Narahamadi and Delvar Sayed Mohammed Raya. They were on the plane. How could they be in custody?
All right, quit shouting. Your story says that they missed their flight. One of them missed their flight.
Yes.
His story says that they were on the plane, Carl. Is that what you just said? Or did you just say they were both in custody?
He said they were on the plane.
They were on the plane. Listen. Is foul play possible? Hijackers? Terrorism?
Well, dude, listen.
The CIA and FBI aren't ruling it out, but to be fair, authorities aren't ruling out much at this point. It's highly suspicious that the plane may have turned around. Those suspicions are further fueled by the loss of communication with the plane, considering the aircraft had redundant electrical systems that would have been disabled. Interpol says it has identified the men on the plane with stolen passports. They were on the plane. So if they were on the plane and they have them in custody, then they know where the plane is and everybody's safe, right? No.
How would they know where the plane is?
No shit, motherfucker.
It's missing ass.
And so are those two people. So you totally are not.
OMG.
I don't know what you're talking about, and you totally just made up something.
How?
Show me in there where it says that there's a guy in custody. Show me. I want to see it.
Let me see.
This is my final straw.
I'm reading it right now. Hang on.
This is my final fucking straw right here. My
You
final
know what,
straw with you.
Carl? I'm so
My
not.
final straw with you.
You know what? I'm so not on you right now.
My final straw with you.
Give a fuck about a final straw?
I just did a search for custody in that whole thing that is updated 5 minutes
Look,
ago.
when then you get on CNN, goddammit, because like I told you, I tried to read the fucking story before I actually came in here. That is not what I read, ass.
All right.
I just told you new clue.
That is new clue.
That is not new clue. What does that say?
Motherfucker.
What does that say, Mark?
New clue.
Thank you, ass. Anyway.
All right, let me pull up new clue. Even though that story was clues and facts about the...
I did not read that clues and facts. And why the fuck are we sitting up here arguing?
Because it's funny.
You know what?
I don't find it funny.
I don't either.
I'm pissed. Don't give me
'Cause
fucking...
that
Don't
shit
fucking
is
report
bullshit.
bad shit.
Well, then you get on
So,
CNN
Mark, where's
about
the
it,
part in there
goddammit.
about them being in custody?
No, there's nowhere in the story that says them being in custody. Sorry, Tamika. But you're overreacting.
Exactly.
Like, chill the fuck out, dude. Seriously.
So, Tamika, we just had Mark check it, and there's nobody in custody. So
He
where
didn't
did
look
you...
at the whole damn thing. What the hell is you talking about? And then
I just read the whole article.
You just read the whole article.
That's not the whole article. I printed the whole damn thing.
Baby girl, I just
All
read
right,
the whole
new
thing.
is the article titled "New Clue in Missing Malaysian Plane"? Okay.
No, it says new
new
clue
clue
missing
missing
flight
flight.
has been hundreds of miles off course.
Let me see that news story. Let me see all of it. I'm gonna kick your ass out of the studio right now. If there's any,
Damn, I'm
if
gonna
there's
kick
not,
your ass.
if there's not anything in here about a custody,
Look, damn it.
You guys go keep arguing. I'm gonna get another drink.
I am not about to sit up here and argue. I'm saying, okay, I know what I read. So if I mistakenly read it wrong, I apologize. Because, see, I am a woman about mine. But I'm just saying, I did try to print the whole thing out. It might not have printed. So, you know.
Tamika, don't say there's people in custody if it's not in your story.
Oh, my God. I just said that I tried to print the whole fucking story off. Why are you... Don't fucking mess with me, goddammit. I said I'm on 1 fucking hour of sleep. Ugh.
I did a search on Google.
And I just said, if I read it mistakenly, I apologize.
All right, then. That's all I wanted.
So shut the fuck
So
up.
apologize to the listeners for...
Didn't I just say that, listeners? What the fuck? Is he
No,
really going to make me
apologize-
stab him with this pen over
Apologize
here?
to the listeners for giving them false information about the story.
I said if I mistakenly read the fucking story, I apologize. Didn't you just hear me say that?
I appreciate it.
Shut up, Carl,
I
and kiss
appreciate
my
it.
ass. Anyway, people, I apologize, but I did read the names. And I thought it said that they were in custody. It might have said passengers. I am working on 1 hour of sleep, so I do apologize. Asshole. Anyway.
God, I love you.
Oh, no, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Fucker.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No,
Yes, I
you
do.
don't. Because you like to start
listen, lady,
shit.
I like to hold
do.
you to a high standard, though.
I am at a high standard, but you have to understand, I'm on 1 hour of sleep right now. I just sat up here and drunk a damn
motherfucker. You were sitting there
Moscato.
playing like boing songs and like techno
Thank
music
you,
while we're trying to do a
Mark.
show.
I was
Thank
playing
you.
background music. That's all.
No, it was very
no
distracting.
Fucking
I turned
background
it down.
music.
I
Can
hold
we
her-
do an Ask a MFer? Because I really like
no,
the
we're going
one
to break,
that you.
and then we're going to ask.
do.
We're going to go to break, and then we're going to do an
gotta
Ask
pee.
an MFer. So we're going to take a break.
Mark
We'll
has
be
to
right
pee.
back with Ask an MFer, and maybe Tamika will read the story right this time.
Fuck you.
Instead of reading it wrong.
Lick my ass.
Mahogany and Fur.
Aces and Eights Tattoos.
Located at 644 Canton Road in Akron. 644 Canton Road, Akron.
Ohio's premier tattoo and piercing parlor. Check out their Facebook page. Just search Aces and Eights. See art by Rose, Chris, and all the piercings by Bill. Give them a call at 330-733-7122.
330-733-7122.
Smith Snapshots in Akron is the one stop for all of your photography needs. From wedding photos to full-on shoots, we can even provide models if you need a beautiful woman to make your photos pop. You can check us out on Facebook. Just search Smith Snapshots or give us a call to check out our portfolio at 330-790-1361. Again, call Bill at Smith Snapshots at 330-790-1361.
Listen to Mahogany and Fur live Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Only on WTMTCleveland.com.
The Wonder Years. There.
You're just trying to read, but I'm always standing in your light. You're just trying to sleep, but I always wake you up to apologize. I'm sorry I don't laugh at the right time. I just sang on the radio, and live, I did it.
When Tamika reads the news, God starts to cry.
And her English teachers rethink their career choices.
Welcome back to Mahogany and Fur.
All right, Mahogany and Fur fans. I just want to let you know that Tamika has something to tell everyone. So I'm going to turn the music off, and Tamika's going to come back on here and tell you everything that she has to say.
Because, see, I'm woman about mine. You know what I'm saying? I just want to apologize. I did reread the story, and it did say
Wait. Start over your apology over again, please.
That apology is like nestled in like a lot of like fluff.
Yeah, just start over. Start over with your. I want to record it.
I'm one by mine. I keep shit real, son.
No, I want a heartfelt apology.
I apologize. So anyway, I'll keep shit real.
I want a heartfelt apology to the family of the Iranians, that were killed in the plane crash that you said were in custody because they had things on them, like
they
blueprints
did have
of the
things
plane.
on them. They had stolen Australian and Italian passports.
All right. Well, I want you to send some apologies over there because they were just trying to migrate back to another country.
Mr. I'm sorry, whatever your name is, and Mr.
Wait, let her say. Wait, hold on. We can start over again.
I said.
Please start your apology over. I want no sound over the air.
No, don't be trying to record me.
You're the one who ruined that last one yourself.
Exactly. I was being a woman about mine. I'm sorry.
Why are you looking crazy at me?
All right, so Tamika, when you hear the sound effect, I want you to start, okay?
No. As I said, I apologize. I was incorrect. I'm going off of 1 hour of sleep. So I'm done.
So, Tamika, for asking them effort.
No, wait, hold on. That wasn't a good apology. Mark interrupted you.
You know what? Mark
now,
did not
I want you to apologize to the families of the Iranians that you
know
just
what? I did
sullied
apologize.
their names. You drug their names through the mud.
Apologize to Muhammad.
I'm
the prophet. And Ali G.
Sorry. Ali G and Little B and everybody else.
Thank you, Base God.
Thank you, Base God. I apologize.
All right, so we're going to do an Ask an MFer. Now, you guys know what that is already, most likely. Ask an MFer. Ask an MFer is where you ask us, somehow you get in touch with us and ask us a question about sex life, job life, anything, relationships, whatever have you. And you ask us that question, and we give you advice. So this is Ask an MFer.
Unfortunately.
Not everyone can be as knowledgeable about life, love, and sex as Mahogany and Fur, which is why we created Ask a MFer. Ask a MFer. You send in your questions and we give the best advice on the planet.
Okay. Once again, guys, I want to thank you for writing in to us every week. Sorry if we don't pick your letter to be read on the air, but does not mean that it will not be read in future shows. With that said, this one's sent in from Confused in Cleveland. He goes, or she goes, "Hey guys, there's a girl at work that has shown massive signs of romantic interest last week. I think it's quite obvious to her that I'm into her as well. Here's what she did that made me 100% sure that she was interested. One evening, after work, she asked me, 'Hey, what are you up to this evening?' I need that light, dude. Just because of the lights. Wow. To which I responded, 'Nothing in particular, just going home.' So she asked, 'Or you could have drinks with me.' That's pretty smooth. I like her swag. So we went for drinks. It was a very nice evening in an almost empty bar. So it was very cozy and private. I'm no expert on body language, but the way she looked at me while she listened to me was different than usual. And she did the whole playing with her hair thing too. Plus, she's never asked me to go for drinks prior to that. 2 days later, she texted me asking if I wanted to join her and her friends at her place for drinks, plus a night out afterwards. I went. This is looking pretty good, dude. When I got there, her two girlfriends were already there, but they left kind of abruptly after about an hour because they didn't feel like going out anymore. So I ended up staying at hers until 4 a.m. Again, we talked about tons of stuff, and she looked particularly gorgeous as she was expecting to go out. I couldn't take my eyes off of her. All right, dude, wrap this up, man. Where's this going?
Wait a second. Can I interject for 1 second?
Sure.
Didn't we read this one last week?
No.
Are you sure?
No.
Positive.
It was going to be read last week, but we cut the show off.
Oh, that's why.
We read about Netflix guy.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Excuse me. The following night, at 2:30 a.m., She texted me the name of a song, adding quote-unquote perfect to it. Nothing else. I YouTubed it quickly. It was a love song I hadn't heard before. And the lyrics of it basically said, if you want to, I want to. The song says more typical love songy stuff than that, but that's the gist of it. Okay, man, so this girl's obviously into you. Hey. He goes on. This song sealed the deal for me, as in this was when I knew she was into me. You don't text a guy a love song at 2:30 a.m. just because. That's how I see it. If I text a girl, okay, yeah, okay. But now apparently she's not interested, or she's playing hard to get, or whatever. I really like this girl. I'm not a horny teenager who needs to get laid, just to be clear. We have a gazillion things in common, things that matter, and we complete each other in other aspects. The way I see relationships, partners need to agree on important issues. But okay, what's your question? I was doing a trial.
What if this question was like,
did she like?
What if the question was like this? So how do you solve a Rubik's Cube?
Dude, like maybe like she lost interest because you don't know when to like make your point.
You're boring.
I'm gonna read his last sentence. Okay.
Oh my God, please.
She's gorgeous. She's clever. She's creative, and her smile is incredible. But what's her deal? Love the show, by the way. Confused in Cleveland. Dude, you're a fucking moron. Listen, man, this girl stuck her neck out to you and gave you 3 like huge clues that she was into you. And instead of you taking her up on an offer and asking her out for a date or making a move on her, you're sitting here writing us a letter about what's her deal. What's your fucking deal, dude? What is your deal? Well, how many more signs do you need that a girl likes you, man? She fucking asked you out twice. She's texting you like lyrics to a love song at 4 in the morning because she's been drinking and she's thinking of you out of everybody who she could be texting, dude.
Exactly.
And then when you finally get the hint that maybe this girl likes me, maybe I should ask her out, she has already moved on to another dude because you're apparently clueless or she thinks you might be gay. You know what I mean? Either one or the other. So there's nothing wrong with her. I think you wasted a golden opportunity, and yeah, dude. Next time a girl who like sticks her neck out is obviously into you, don't fucking sit there and go, well, you know, I'm starting to realize that she's doing all these things to me, and a month later, maybe she likes me, but now she's not texting me back because she's fucking moved on, dude. Jesus Christ. Anybody else?
Wow.
All right, dude, you're boring. I mean, I think
you made me snooze.
I think your issue is that you're boring and that you are dumb and boring.
I don't think that's the issue at all.
No,
I think he's just an idiot who's clueless when a girl likes him.
Dude, she sent you a message at 4 in the morning with a love song. I mean, she trying to tell you something. I mean, how clueless are you?
I mean, for a guy to write this long of an asking MFer,
yes,
he clearly thinks things out. But apparently not enough to actually realize that when a girl likes him.
She'd have moved on and got her some dick.
I just like honestly right now I don't even care about what he said because I couldn't stay focused during the whole thing.
I was like,
so I mean that was asking him ever fail to me. We need to better screen the asking him ever. Now you guys can write us an asking him ever.
Tamika actually wanted me to read that one.
The only reason I wanted you to read it was because I just wanted to literally, and I read it, and I was like, dude.
Literally.
Dude,
all right.
I was like,
look, you
seriously?
can send us an Asking MFer, and we probably won't berate you.
Yes, we will.
You can email it to mahoganyandfur@gmail.com. You
if
can
you're
Skype it
like
to
this,
me at
will.
Mahogany and Fur. You can go on the Facebook page, Facebook.com/Mahogany and Fur, and send it in there. We won't use your real name on air. We'll make up a funny name for you, like what is that? Confused in Cleveland.
What do you call it? Yeah, confused in Cleveland.
Or we'll make. Or we.
Hey,
you're confused, all right, boo boo.
And honestly, man, thanks for loving this show. So
yeah, you're a great guy. I really like it.
Right.
Here's the thing. I disagree with these two. I don't think that's your problem. I don't think you're boring. I mean, your letter was a little long-winded. But what your letter says to me is that you have your head so far up your ass, dude. Like. That you can't take any of these signs as to, hey, maybe I should like ask this girl out.
Right.
She probably went, this guy's fucking clueless, or he's a moron, or he's too self-absorbed.
She literally then threw herself at you.
Yeah, pretty much, dude. What? Let me ask you something confusing, Cleveland. What does a girl have to do for you to know right away that she's into you? Does
she got to get butt naked.
She has to just throw her face into your
Suck
face.
Dick. Like what?
I mean, Jesus, dude. Like. I don't know, man. Pretty much what I'm saying is you blew it, man. You blew it.
Yeah, she's gone.
And
Look,
here's the issue.
The only way, hang on, Carl. The only way to actually save this dude, if you really do want to get this girl and be like, hey, I do want to take a date, own up to it. Be like, listen, I know you've pretty much written me off, but I just realized how big of a moron I was. I would love to take you out. That's
she
the only
realized
way.
That too.
Yeah, that's the only way
and
too.
then she'd be like, hey, boo-boo, yes.
But that's the way to
take me
get
out.
back. That's the way you do it, dude. Own up to you being a moron and ask her out.
Know it for some of the things I've said over the years, but I like people. I do. I like people, but I like them in short bursts. I don't like people for extended periods of time. I'm all right with them for a little while, but once you get up past around minute and a half, I got to get the fuck out of there. And my reason is for one that you may share, possibly. I have a very low tolerance level for stupid bullshit.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
All right, so I actually have a better LDR, or excuse me, I actually have a better
LDR.
I have a better MFer.
What's the LDR?
I get it. I have a better MFer. You're very fucking distracting, Carl.
Really?
Let's have a Festivus right now on how distracting Carl is. We try to have a coherent show, and Carl's like that kid in the room who's just like fucking throwing a temper tantrum. You're like trying to like focus on one thing or have a conversation.
What it was. I don't know.
It's all night. It's all night. It's all night.
Loving tender relationship.
Every time someone gets focus on a topic, there's some wacky music playing. There's a YouTube clip that Carl has to like just interrupt. Yeah, dude. All night. All night.
Damn, dude.
And now that I said that, he's not going to have anything to say.
Look at
Oh,
his
wait, he's
face.
going to play some wacky clip. Wait, guys, wait for it.
Did you see his face?
Yeah, the crickets.
Wow.
Right.
Okay.
I'm trying to make it interesting because that story was so fucking boring.
He's about to read
These
another
little news
one.
clips are boring. These little, YouTube things are boring that have fucking barely anything to do with what we're talking about.
It had everything to do with it. People are fucking stupid.
You played a George Carlin bit
about him saying people are fucking stupid.
The bit was 3 minutes long for him just to say people are boring.
Excuse me. It was 42 seconds, actually.
Wow.
It felt like 5 minutes.
It was 42 seconds. And I have that right here, so I can show you if you want to see it. 42 seconds. So it was not 3 minutes. And people are fucking boring.
Play some techno right now, dude.
You just read a story that was boring that was 3 minutes long.
But he needed help. He wanted to. He was confused in Cleveland.
Look, but he read a 3-minute
But he was
letter that was
confused.
boring as shit.
He
And
wanted
wait,
our
it's
help.
not even his fault. It's your fault for picking that one to read.
No, it's not, because he had this for last week, and I
You
just
said I want to read that one.
No, I said go ahead and read the one that you was gonna read for last week, and I read it.
I'm sorry, that was more boring than my George Carlin thing.
The crickets
I'm
are
sorry.
still
the damn
playing.
crickets.
I gotta turn that off. I'm sorry, that was boring, and I couldn't.
Okay,
stand
well,
listening
can he
to
read
it.
the next one?
Okay. Even though you may find it boring,
He
let it
needed
go
help,
on.
damn it.
I did.
Let
I
it go on.
I let it go on.
He
Did I
needed
say
help.
it? Dude.
No, you're right. You didn't. You didn't say
Did I
anything.
say
You're
anything
right.
during
No,
it?
you
No.
didn't. You
No,
didn't.
I waited
Right.
till it was done.
Right,
I'm not going
and
to
then
interrupt
what-
the guy's letter
Exactly.
because he wrote a letter. He was nice enough to write a letter, and I'm not going to interrupt
he
his letter.
likes us.
Right. No, I like him too, but it was fucking boring. And if I'm fucking boring, please fucking tell me that I'm boring.
You're
don't
fucking
let me,
boring.
Don't let me ramble
fucking
on.
boring.
Don't let me ramble on for
Don't
5
ramble on.
hours.
Don't stop right now.
Okay.
You're fucking
If I'm
boring.
boring, then I'm stopping. All right.
All right, so we'll do one more. High five. One for Tamika. I feel
Yeah.
I feel like this is Tamika's victory right now. Anyway, we'll do one more.
You're such an ass. I swear.
We'll do one more. This one's called LDR Worries.
Let's get nuts!
I love it. I love
Mark's
it.
favorite.
Carl, can I get my MFR music, please?
Yes.
Well,
Everyone can be as knowledgeable.
But you
about
actually want
life,
to play something.
love, and sex as
yeah, but it
mahogany
has
and
the
fur,
intro, and I don't
which
want
is
to have
why
to play it
we
again.
created Ask a MFer. Ask a MFer. You
Ask
send
an
in your
MFer.
questions, and we give the best advice on the
Let's
planet.
get nuts! Let's get nuts!
All right, this is called LDR Worries. And I'm guessing that means long distance relationship. He goes, my girlfriend and I have been dating each other for about 6 months now, and for some reason I can't shake the feeling that she's cheating on me. This all started about around the 3rd month, and I don't know if this is just me or if I actually have a point. We are currently in a long distance relationship, but for the first month it started out as a normal relationship. As of late, I'm noticing that she is not being her usual self. She does not have many friends, but the ones she has are all guys. Red flag, dude. During months 2 to 3, she was hanging out a lot with this guy. Let's call him Joe. She wouldn't always talk about how much of a great guy and friend he is. She would normally spend maybe 15 hours a week hanging out with him, going to movies, shopping, hanging out alone in the apartment. Red flag, dude. I try to visit my girlfriend every 2 months, so when I came to her to visit, she would not even mention his name. When I asked if I could meet him, she said they were fighting and now would not be the best time. Oh, how convenient.
Wow.
I was a little put off by that, but thought maybe she realized what she was doing. It was going good again until a few weeks ago. She now has a new friend. Let's call him Alex. Red flag, dude. And they are doing the exact same things. They only hang out, a few hours a week, and she claims that she is helping him not be so geeky and try to get a girl. Dude, that's the equivalent of a guy saying, "Oh, no, baby, she's fat. Don't worry about her." Same thing, dude. He goes, understandable because I have met him and he is kind of geeky. Doesn't matter, dude. Doesn't matter.
Wow.
Just yesterday, we were on Skype and her roommate walked in. She asked what she was doing, and my girlfriend replied, hanging out with my boy toy. To which her roommate said, which one? Bam! There you go, dude. She just got busted.
Yep.
I don't know why, but that's when I started to feel sick to my stomach. Always trust your gut, bro. And I needed to ask for advice, guys. So what do you think? I would never feel like my girlfriend would hang on. He goes, I would never feel like my girlfriend would because her last relationship ended with the other guy cheating on her. That doesn't mean anything, dude. Please let me know what you think. Sorry for the long post. Just needed to ask someone. Also, at the end of every hangout, she would always tell me how lucky she is to have a guy like me and how perfect I am. She has said this stuff before, but she tends to oversell it whenever she is finished hanging out with them, almost like she is trying to cover her guilt. Please give your answer. It would really help. Thanks, MFers. Dude, listen, guys.
You're done fucked.
Guys, please just PSA. Please proofread your letters.
What was that noise?
What was
Did you hear that?
Can you turn me up? Because I feel like I'm talking louder to overcompensate.
Yeah.
What was that, though? Did you hear that? Like,
oh, no.
Check. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, just future PSA, guys. Please proofread your letters before you send them in to us. Tamika, thoughts?
Wow, that dude,
you're fucked.
Yeah, literally. I mean,
why? But Hank.
No, I mean, you know what? I can't say that. I can say that, but then I can't because I do have a lot of guy friends. So, but I'm not sleeping with them.
We know how you are.
Whoop whoop. Anyway, with this situation and it's a long distance relationship, definitely, dude, she is doing some things. You're not compensating, so.
Well, you could say that, but what evidence do you have?
Well, that's true. That's true. But I'm just saying, me personally, as a person that has a lot of guy friends more than girlfriends, it can get perceived to be that way.
Okay, pick out a red flag in that situation.
Well, definitely the roommate. What did he say? Geeky?
No, Tamika, no.
What?
No, that's not the roommate. That's the Alex kid. That's the second
geeky
guy who's a friend.
Okay, right.
The
and
roommate was the one who walked in and said, "Who are you talking to on Skype?"
Right.
And she goes, "Oh, my boy toy." And the roommate said, "Which one?" Which is a cunt move. That girl knew what she was doing, by the way. She totally knew what she was doing. I'm going to interrupt you real quick. Dude, that girlfriend knew.
Oh, my God.
I did it again.
That girl knew what she was doing. That
she
girl
did.
totally knew what
she.
That's why she said it.
Right.
She felt bad for you, dude, LDR, because
she knew that
you're getting played. So she wanted to kind of like say some shit that was kind of like on the sly, but she knew you would catch it. You would pay attention to that. What she just said. If that makes any sense.
Confused.
Dude,
I get it.
Listen, it's not
she's
good,
cheating.
man. First
She's
off, I'm sorry.
cheating.
Long distance relationships don't work. They just don't work. I'm
No,
sorry,
they
they don't
don't.
work. Part of a relationship is having physical interaction with your lover, your romantic interest or whatever. You need to see each other. You need to have that eye contact. You know what I mean? When you don't have that, it's just masturbation. I'm sorry. You might as well have a pen pal. I'm sorry, dude.
And you need sex.
And you need sex. Even without sex, you need some kind of physical,
right.
like seal the deal intimacy.
Emotions.
So,
Boo Boo, she cheating on you.
she's cheating on you, dude.
Yeah.
And
And her girl confirmed it.
yep.
Which is
and the thing
messed
is,
up.
like I didn't catch that, Tamika, until you actually said that.
Right. That's
The
why I
girl
was saying
totally
I couldn't
did-
remember.
The girl totally knew what she was
Right.
doing.
That's why I couldn't remember
Yeah.
the roommate. I remembered the roommate.
That's some
but I
shit
couldn't
where,
remember.
like, if like that's some shit like that's if this is the bro code. I'm sorry, you can turn me back. If that was the bro code, like that's like fight worthy right there.
That is.
Like
That's like punching you in your damn face.
that would be the equivalent of like two guys and their friends, and
Mhm.
like a girl comes around and then like the main squeeze comes around, and the one dude goes, "Oh, who was that girl the other night though?" Like you'd be like, "What the."
I have
we're-
been in
we're
that
fighting
situation
after that.
before.
You know what I mean? We're fighting after that.
I've been in that situation before because two guy friends that I grew up with and I'm really cool with and everything like that. We had went out and one of them was, and it's funny because they ended up dating the same girl. So we were out and
Can I just stop? Carl's right now on his phone.
No, I'm
Now I've
listening.
seen Carl like several times
You
yell
know
at
he's
like Liz and people like,
Right.
"You're on your phone right now. What the fuck? Pay attention, blah blah blah, to the show. Be here
But
right
he's
now."
been
Look
doing
at this
that
motherfucker, man.
Wait, but he's been doing that throughout
Oh,
the whole
yeah,
show.
the whole
You know
show.
what
I know.
You know what I was doing, right?
What were you
we
doing?
don't.
Tweeting for the show.
Oh, really?
So how do you feel right now, motherfucker?
I feel like a dick.
All right.
All right.
I hope you do. All right.
Yeah, so
Redact it.
Right.
Redact it.
No, wait.
No, I'm not doing that
You
long.
gotta do the apology. You gotta do the apology.
I'm not doing that
oh
long.
my God, I wish we had that.
And I'm gonna go on later
what is
and
it,
verify if you actually
rewind?
were tweeting.
I was.
All right.
Uh-oh.
I believe you, but I'm still gonna check up on you, buddy.
All right.
Do it
He's like,
Do it up, buddy.
He's
Do it
like,
up, buddy
all
boy.
right.
Do it up,
All right.
buddy boy. Maybe I was tweeting for the show like we talked about the meeting the other day.
If-
Because Tamika's just sitting there going,
If that's the case,
she's
then-
writing it down.
If that's
All
the
right.
case,
Thank you.
All right.
Boo. Okay. So
I apologize, Carl Rico.
Aw.
Carlton.
Why?
Don't get a vein again here for it.
Right, please don't.
I quit. I'm sweaty as fuck. So. All right.
Tamika.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, one of them had a main squeeze, like Mark said, and then the other one, they ended up dating the same girl, but the main squeeze was there. And so he was like, "Hey, yo, when me and you and Tamika went out the other day, who was that chick?" And he was like, "What the hell is you talking?" He was trying to play it off. And
Oh, he threw him under the bus like that.
Yes.
What a fucking
Yes.
fagel.
So she was like, "Tamika, for real, what?" And I'm like, "Hun,
I'm sorry.
I was like, I don't know, because seriously, I came in late, so
I have no respect
had
for people like
no
that.
idea who the chick was, So I'm thinking it was just a friend of theirs. I had no idea that this chick was banging both of them. So yeah, he put him under the bus.
So what did that guy do? Did he beat his ass as he should have?
Yeah, they eventually got in a fight that night, and it was kind of messed up because the police was involved. One went to jail.
Dude,
What the
That's
fuck?
a bitch move, man.
Dude,
That's
you
a
got
But it
bitch
was
move.
really
crazy friends and
messed.
shit.
I do.
No, I could easily see that happening, dude.
Right,
Like,
but like I don't have friends that
But
go
then
to jail.
that's what happens when you get drunk. and
no.
you start
Let me ask you a
talking
question,
shit.
Carl. Imagine if like you were talking to a girl.
Mm-hmm.
You were talking. You had a few women
Right.
on your Rolodex, and one you cared about more than any of the other ones.
Well, yeah,
and
that
then like
happens.
let's
Baby
say like
girl.
I was just like, oh well, Carl, what happened to
Baby girl.
the other night in front of your main
Chick.
woman? You have the right to punch me in my fucking face because that's
would,
a
though.
is so
you have the
messed
right
up,
to,
though.
dude.
I
That's
know
a
I have the
bitch
right.
move.
Listen,
that's a
listen.
bitch
That
move.
is a
It
bitch
is.
move.
It
It's
breaks the
bitch
guy
assness.
code. I don't like to
It
say that, but it
does.
breaks guy code. But listen, man, bros before hoes. I just be like, bitch, whatever.
But that's your
What?
main squeeze.
I would. I'd be like to that bitch. I'd be like, bitch, whatever.
No, you don't
No, you
say that.
wouldn't.
No.
No, you wouldn't.
No, you
because
wouldn't.
Dude,
that's
I got-
your main squeeze, and you don't want her to know about
Well,
your other
number one,
bitches.
when I have a main squeeze, I don't really have main or other bitches on the side. I try to keep it
right. But what we're saying is
that's false.
What we're saying is, if Mark had threw your ass under the bus and said, "Hey, you know what happened to baby girl the other night? You know, y'all both of y'all was out."
Bitch move,
that's a
dude.
bitch ass move.
Bitch ass move.
And your girl is there, so it's like she like looking at Mark like what, and then looking at you like what. So I mean, that's bitch assness.
I hate bitch assness. You know, Christine asked me a question the other day. She said, "What if what?"
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So no, what is your actual stance on that, Carl?
Right.
Because we didn't get an actual answer from him.
You just jumped to Christine. Right.
Well, hold on. I got this like a little thing I'm going to say here.
Okay.
Christine the other day said we were standing in my living room and she asked me a question. She said, "What if like you like this girl and your buddy had sex with her?" She didn't say we were like dating or like in a relationship. I just liked her. I'd say I'd high five my buddy. Now I'll tell you why. And this kind of goes in the same kind of thing, I feel like.
Okay.
Because, like, it's my bro, dog. Like, bros before hoes.
I think it's a completely different situation.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, like, in the bros before hoes situation. I don't care if you, like, walked in and said something about that. Like, I would be, like, a little weirded out, but, like, I mean, I'm a smooth talker. I could talk out of, like, the situation.
Yeah. But that's not. But hang on, what we're talking about?
Maybe I'm drunk or like.
What we're talking about is not a bros before hoes situation at all. It has nothing to do with anything.
Maybe I'm having an aneurysm. You have a main chick, and Mark. Wow, and Mark was
my
saying.
foot is numb.
I'll say it again. Someone you thought was your bro before hoe, bro code kind of thing. Maybe that's why you're twisting it up.
Yeah.
Right. Maybe.
But you're gonna throw him under the bus because. You, for whatever selfish reasons you have,
talk about that.
Maybe you like that girl.
Oh,
or,
yeah.
Well,
that's
now I'm hearing you out this way. Now that's
or you just want to like,
right,
or if you just want to like start drama.
That's a dick move.
That's a bitch assness.
Yeah, that's a dick
right.
move.
That's what we're saying.
That's a total dick move.
Yes. And the
I
same
don't like
for
that.
females.
Sorry, I misunderstood.
That's a shit I don't like.
Hence
that's the shit I don't like.
This Ask a MFer. Hence the Ask the MFer when the roommate came out and said, "Who are you talking to on Skype?"
And that's what the biggest red flag was.
Well, wait a minute. Who said the
roommate? So her roommate
is
came
a girl
in.
or guy?
Her roommate's a girl, and she's a girl. Her roommate, when the girlfriend, the long distance girlfriend, was on Skype with this guy who wrote in.
Right.
The roommate comes in the room. Says,
Maybe I misunderstood.
I think you are.
Yeah, you did. But
that's okay. You were tweeting. I hope. So imagine role reversed. You're Skyping to your long distance girlfriend, and I come in the room, and I go, "Carl, who are you Skyping with?" And you go, "Oh, my girl toy
girlfriend." Yeah.
Yeah. And I go, which one?
Yeah.
And then I walk out the room. That's some bitch move shit right there. Yeah.
No, that's
right.
bitch ass move.
That's what we were
That's
saying.
a bitch move. Don't fucking do that.
That
shit.
girl.
That's what she did.
The roommate knew exactly what she was doing.
Exactly.
Dude.
She was giving you a hint, boo boo.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Hey, boo boo. Hey, boo boo.
You missed
Cat Williams over here.
Boo boo, you got a job, boo boo.
So LDR, dude. Dump her first off, man.
Larry,
listen,
get
man.
Rid of her.
Listen,
and
find
dude,
somebody
listen,
in
man.
Cleveland. Or
listen, you're young, dude. There's no reason you should have a long distance relationship in the first place.
Exactly.
You're young. Go get a physical girlfriend in your
touch your
area.
boobs.
But
all right, hey,
yeah,
we're gonna go.
Okay,
because it's 10:05. And we did a good job. I love everyone. I thank you for listening. And we will be back next Thursday, 7:30 or 8 o'clock.
Bye.
Well, start listening at 7:30. You'll hear this week's show replay a little bit, and then
wait. You say that, but can you actually get here at like 7? We need
No,
prep.
I said, well, the old week, last week, this week's show right now, we'll play at 7:30 tomorrow until we are live at 8.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
No.
I'm a little drunk, actually. I haven't really ate anything all day. Oh, I found something. I want to play this real quick before we go. It's actually, remember how last week we were talking about Moose and the Poodle video?
Yeah.
I got it to load.
Hi. I just moved into this apartment about a month ago, and found out that my neighbors have a poodle named Murray. I've never met the dog. I hear him every morning when I leave. I hear him every time I come back home. Sounds like he's going to bite my legs off. If you want a demonstration, follow me. So you can hear him now. Watch this.
It's barking by the door like any dog would.
Stick your leg out, pussy. Make it a good video.
Wait, what video is that? The poodle?
It's Moose.
Moose, the poodle from hell.
God, that was the worst video ever, dude.
I know.
Hey, how many downvotes does it have compared to upvotes?
You mean how many views?
Yeah. No. How many dislikes compared to likes?
Oh. It's got 26 views and 0 likes or dislikes.
People just don't care
Wait,
either way.
I'm gonna dislike
People
it.
probably they probably watch for like 5 seconds like, nah, this guy's lame. This is going nowhere.
I'm gonna comment. This is fucking stupid. Fuck you, Steven Moose. I hate you. Stop YouTubing before I kill you and slice off your ass one layer at a time and then feed it to that poodle.
Oh.
You fuck.
That's one of those situations where the comment is way more entertaining than the actual video.
This is fucking stupid. Fuck you, Steven Moose. I hate you. Stop YouTubing before I kill you and slice off your ass one layer at a time and then feed it to that poodle, you fuck. Period.
Write
Fuck!
another comment that says Allah Akbar.
I'm going to say, did you film this with a potato?
Wow.
Yeah, he'll really get pissed about that one. I'll have you know this video was recorded on a
You know he's going to
ODR.
respond to that. He's
What's
gonna
another
tell
one?
you all about the
Arrow
camera.
to the knee.
Oh, my goodness.
I had a poodle once before I took an arrow to the knee.
First. But it's actually the fourth comment.
All right, let's end the show.
Oh, no.
All right. You guys, I want to thank you for listening to Mahogany and Fur. I am drunk. I'm going to go eat a burger now. And Mahogany and Fur is out. Good night.
Listen to Mahogany and Fur, Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, only on WPMTCleveland.com.
Look on Fox 5 Sky Guardian and then check that 7-day to make your weekend plans.
Takes a tough man to make a tender forecast, Nick.
And I guess that's me.
Keep plucking that chicken.